Yes, hello. Now it's official. Now it's a start. Now it is the official start of Ace Attorney episode something. 30 something, actually. I forgot, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. It's 30 something, actually. Alright, you were talking to, what's his face? I forgot. What's his name? Guys, what was his name again? I have completely forgotten his name. Hoshikage, right, Hoshikage. Thank you, Segawa. Grossberg. Martin Grossberg. Those are like, the English names are very interesting. They're like very, I'm not used to them. Okay, I think we've actually talked to him about everything. Okay, let's recap. Right, so, last episode's end was actually quite interesting. We found out a bunch of things. We found out that in the trial for Mayoi's mom, there, like, a bunch of stuff happened. Wait, Marvin Grossberg? Oh, damn. Okay, let me recap, or let me actually try and remember it. Mayoi's mom was called as a medium for a murder case to, like, conjure the victim, basically, and to see. Wait, what was it? To like ask the victim who the murderer is. And that all like culminated in her accusing... Who? Not Mitsurugi's dad. Was it? Or was... No, he wasn't the accused. He was the victim. No. Oh man, it's so confusing. I forgot. It was so much. It was so convoluted. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be bad if I forget everything. Mitsurugi's dad died. Okay, Mitsurugi's dad was the victim, right? And the accused person was... the lawyer? Not sure anymore. Defense attorney in that case, no? He was the defense attorney in that case. Mitsurugi? Oh, Mitsurugi's dad. Yes! No, Mitsurugi's dad is the one that... No, yeah, wait. Oh gosh, it's so... What's happening anymore? I know, right? It's... the defense attorney was his mentor. Yes. Let me see if we can find, the jinbutsu. This guy. Namakura Yukio. Namakura Yukio. この事件の被害者. So he is the victim. He was the attorney? He's the victim in this case. He was the attorney in that case back then. And Mitsurugi's dad is the... Namakura is the victim of... Yes, that's what it says here, right? Namakura is the victim of the current case. DL6 号事件の弁護を務めた. So he was the lawyer. He was the lawyer for the accused person in the DL6 incident. Right? So that's correct. And then this is Mayoi's mom. Mayoi-chanの母親で霊媒師. So she's a medium and she's Mayoi's mom. DL6 号事件後姿を消した. She disappeared after the DL6 case. Okay. I'm just gonna go as I go. Suspected murdering Mitsurugi's dad. He was the defense attorney of the defendant. Suspected of... Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's move around. We have a bunch of stuff to do. I would want to talk to Mitsurugi if I can. Because, I mean, we know a lot of more stuff, but he's still not here. So that's not gonna happen. Ah, Hotame-san. Konnichiwa. Hey, how are you doing? 元気ですか? はい、僕はすごく元気で。何？元気で。いや、なんていうか力が溢れてくるみたいな。It's not that crazy actually. I'm just a normal amount of genki, I would say. How about you? How are you doing? How's it going? 力が溢れてくる。溢れる。溢れる means to be overflowing. 溢れる。You may have heard it in like different context. 溢れる。溢れる。To overflow, to brim. 触れてくる。触れてくる means like it's starting to touch me. Oh no, it's touching me. No, go away. Abureru. I don't see abureru much. Actually, well, it does mean something quite different, doesn't it? To fail in getting a job. Oh gosh. Let's not look at that. That is not very nice. Okay. You know, guys, for some reason, and I don't know why, my chat in OBS has switched to light theme, and it's blinding me so much. You don't believe. It's like hard to read, but I don't know. I don't think I can switch it. It's kind of broken. You download Yomi-chan and a bunch of other extensions. Nice. What kind of extensions? Is it all Japanese related? So we're still Bojikoku. It's still Christmas Day. Ryuchisho. Menkaishitsu. Ooh, he's here! Nice. Nanda. What do you want? あれだけ嫌味を言ったのにまた来たのか. Light theme. It's, yeah. Also, my second screen is not very color accurate. So it's even harder to read. Like, everything's just light. I can't even... If I drag OBS over to my main screen, it's actually much easier to read, because at least there's like a clear difference between something that's gray and something that's white. Whereas on my second screen, which I just use for like OBS and stuff, it's like gray and white are almost like the same color. It's hard to see. Either, hey, how are you doing? Iro desu. Merry Christmas, Mitsurugi-san. Why does that sound like something out of a movie? Like he's about to shoot him. Merry Christmas, you son of a... Kind of like that. Oh, wait. That's because that's how the case started, wasn't it? It was Merry Christmas and then he shot him, right? Do you use OBS right now? Yeah, I've always used OBS to stream. あれだけ闇を言ったのにまた来たのか. So, even though I, you know, I was so mean to you, even though I treated you so badly, you came back, huh? Yami-o. I wonder, Yami-o you, something like Yomi-chan for OBS, to read comments. I would just go to, like, I would just then, if you have trouble reading the comments, I would just read them in the Twitch stream, what's it called? The stream manager? Find how you... Oh, I am doing very well. Thank you very much. Yes, I had a quite nice weekend, actually. I would just read them in the stream manager. And then in the browser, you know? And then just hover over stuff there. Seems easiest. Right. So, Yami o yu. This is a quite nice expression, actually. Well, it's not nice to do, but to make snide remarks, to put into a bad mood. So basically, to talk, you know, badly to someone, to say mean stuff, to be mean in general, just to be a mean little fella is what he means. So and then you have noni, which means even though, right? This is a good structure to remember for in most cases. Noni, like here, is even though. So when you have like a clause, you have any clause, let's do like CL for clause, and you have noni, it will usually be even though or despite. Despite, even though or despite. So you have something like that, and he's like, あれだけ闇を言ったのに, even though I was so mean, or even though I said these mean things, or I was like, you know, making all these these remarks, また来たのか, so you came back. So when two things stand in very stark contrast, you can use noni to express that. There is another usage of noni that is different. So you have one noni, which is like even though. Oops, even though. But you have one noni that is just kind of no plus ni. Okay? So you have no plus ni sort of turning into noni, which is a little different. I mean, yes, this is also kind of noni, but it's like different. It's when you have something like 食べるのに食器が必要 or something, which means so that you can do something, where the no is nominalizing and ni just is sort of the target particle. It's more like the separate use of both particles. So you have a sentence like 食べるのに食器が必要. Does the ka at the end make it a rhetorical question? また来たのか? I don't know if it's a rhetorical question. I guess you could say it's a rhetorical question. The term rhetorical question is always like a little bit confusing or vague. I guess, yeah, a question that you don't want the answer to, but yeah, mata kita no ka. So it's, yeah, it is a bit of a rhetorical question. It's like, I would phrase it in English, I would say like, so you came back, huh? Like, so you come again? Like, he is kind of asking us. But yeah, I mean, you could just say it's like a straight up question. So he's asking like, so you come back even though I was mean, right? Kind of like that. So again, this noni here, you could say something like, taberu no ni, right? Taberu no ni. And then the no here is nominalizing. It nominalizes the taberu, and then ni is like, nani ka ni nani ka hitsuyo, right? You need something, right? So for example, taberu no ni shokki ga hitsuyo. So that I can eat, I need utensils. Shokki is like eating utensils, like forks and spoons. Shokki. Shokki is also the Swiss German word for chocolate. Shokki. 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 The pronunciation is slightly different, obviously. But yeah, there you go. Shokki ga. So that would be like the other use of noni. So you need to sort of judge by context, depending on which it could be, right? But those are like the two uses where you may see noni used at all. Very often it's like an even though contrast kind of thing, but sometimes it's just used to nominalize and then use ni as its intended use. So yeah. あれだけ闇を言ったのにまた来たのか. So even though I was that mean, you come back, huh? Mitsurugi, 弁護士はどうなった? Mitsurugi, what happened to... So, what happened to the lawyer? This is a little bit like 弁護士はどうなった here. Obviously, literally translated, it means like, what happened to the lawyer? But what he means is more like, so what about the lawyer's situation, right? Like, what became of that whole thing? So like, do you have a lawyer now, basically? He's asking just about a general lawyer, not one specific lawyer. You can't get rid of that. Yeah, true. You're gonna have to be a lot meaner, and even then, I will trust in the pureness of your heart. So he's just like asking about like a general lawyer, not like one specified lawyer, more like, so what about a lawyer, huh? Like, what happened? Do you have a lawyer now? So what's happening? Basically like that. 弁護士はどうなった? 君には関係ないことだ. This has nothing to do with you. 君には関係ないことだ. A lot of katakana here used, but 関係ない means none of your concern, right? Not related to you. どうやらまだ見つかってないらしいな. どうやらまだ見つかってないらしいな. So it seems that he still hasn't found a lawyer. Here you can see like the continuous form, or the call it like, I guess progressive tense or whatever you want to call it, 見つかっていない, which is 見つかる to find, to be found, and then 見つかってない, 見つかっていない, 見つかってない. So obviously here's like a dropped e here in the middle, but 見つかってない. So he still has not found a lawyer, right? He still is in the state of not having found a lawyer, right? So that's like an ongoing thing, and rashi is like, well, that's what it seems like. Oh, sad music is back. Down, 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 down. A deep growl. Right from the core of the earth. I know, it's very sad. Hanas, let's talk. 事件のこと、氷炭湖. About the incident and about Lake Hyotan, or Gourd Lake. Let's start from the top. 事件のこと, about the incident. I wonder which incident. We could actually, I want to ask him about DL6, but Mitsurugi, 事件のことだけど. So, do you remember when we talked about this? I think it was last weekend, when you have kedo, this sort of, whenever Naruhodo opens like this a lot. When Naruhodo wants to talk with someone about something, and that's very common, by the way, it's not just like a quirk of Naruhodos, it's a very common way of opening a conversation, is sort of going like, dakedo, or kedo, right? This is a way of making it a little bit softer. It's like, if I may, like he's like bringing up the subject, so, about that, right? And that's just a very common usage of けど。Mitsurugi, 事件のことだけど so much so self. It's like inviting to continue a conversation. It's more like starting a conversation. It's less a very common way of bringing up a topic. Instead of just saying, so, 事件についてね. So, oh, about the incident, right? Something like that. That would be like a little bit more of a direct way of introing this topic. Or there's many other ways probably too. But saying, 事件のことだけど is like, about the incident. Or it's very hard to like translate. You can't literally translate. And it's not really a but, because it doesn't really contrast anything directly. Like you can't really say, but about the incident. I guess maybe like a little bit like that if you like lead into it or something. So about the incident. Yeah. It's like when you start with like so. なるほど。頼むから私のことには構わないでくれ。Please, I beg of you, just leave me alone. Just do not involve yourself with me, right? 構わないでくれ, which is 構う means to care about something. 構う. Yeah, 構う. You can see the first meaning here being to care about, to be concerned about, to have a regard for. So, 構わないでくれ. Oh, hey, my name. Yes, very tsundere. So he's like, please do not care about me. Like, don't worry about me. Don't mind me. Like, please get away from me. And ないでくれ is like a little bit of a casual sort of it's でくれ or てくれ is a little bit of a weird in the middle kind of thing where it's not really a super strong command, but it's also not a request. It is still sort of a command. This is something that people that are pretty familiar with each other would say to each other. Usually male people, it's kind of male language. You may see women here. You may hear women use it too these days, most of all, but it's mostly male language, and it's pretty strong, but it's not as strong as just straight up kamauna, which kamauna would be like the strongest version of that, right? I'm not sure if you remember it right now. I'm sure we've discussed it before, but basically, like, kamauna would be literally like a negative imperative. This is like, do not, like just don't. This is literally a command. This is like the strongest version of that. So, kamawanai de kure is a lot less rough than this, kamauna. It's still pretty rough, it's still pretty male language. It's like just, please don't. Like, give me a break, don't do that, okay? Just don't do it. It's a familiar way of speaking, kind of. So not something that is considered polite. But also, it's not like a straight-up command. It's not as rough as like a straight-up command. It's in this weird sort of middle ground in there somewhere. Let's see. I think kamau. Yeah. Okay. There we go. いい加減分かってほしい. I want you to understand already. He's almost desperate for you. Yeah. Oh wait. Then I'm reading too much into this right now. Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't want us to be involved with this. 強がりや君を見下ろしているわけではないんだ. Ooh, okay, he's being honest now actually with us. 強がりや, so acting strong, pretending to be strong. 強がりや君を下ろしているわけではないんだ. It's not like I'm acting strong or looking down on you. 見下ろす means to look down on something. So I think he doesn't want us involved. Yes. He's testing us. This is a test. The universe is testing us. Universe! 君を見下ろす. So if we look up 見下ろす, which means to look down on someone, right? To overlook, to command, to despise, to look down on. Yeah, there you go. So he's like, it's not like I'm looking down on you, okay? 君にはこの事件を調べてほしくない. I just don't want you to look into this incident. 君には, so for you, この事件を調べてほしくない。I do not want you to look into this incident. I don't want you to do research. I don't want you to investigate this case. Right? 欲しくない。てほしい。てほしい is just for I want you to do something. And then て欲しくない obviously do not want you to do something. Interesting, yeah. I mean, this is about his dad, essentially, so, yeah. なぜひょうたんこに行ったんだ? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? 君に教えるつもりはない. I don't plan on telling you that. 糸の子刑事にも教えてないつもりらしいな。こんな状態でもMitsurugiはかっこつけれてる。そうね。He can't let it go. I think as long as they're more honest. Yeah, he's starting to be more honest, I feel like. Like, he's not just spiting us anymore, he's like legit just saying like, listen, just leave me alone, please. 糸の子刑事にも教えないつもりらしいな。It seems that you also don't plan to tell Itonoko, Detective Itonoko about anything, do you? Wait, Ryuichi mentioned DL6 to Reiji by name? Not yet, no, not yet. We just know about it, yeah, now, but he still doesn't know that we know, which makes it complicated. 心配してしました。心配してしましたよ、Itonoko-san. You worried him, you know, Itonoko. You're making him worry. Damn. Oh no. That is horrible. Okay, do we have anything to show him? Should I try and show him this? Maybe that will bring up the incident. Maybe that will help. I'll try it. Yes, see? There you go. Ha! Smart. Big-brained. Oh gosh. I need to buy a camera with a wider viewing angle just so my brain can fit. I need more space. Fields, they're both hurting. Yeah. Everyone's hurting. Brain. Mitsurugi? 君が訪れてからたかだか数時間. So, 君が訪れてから. This is a good one. Let's talk about this. Smooth, yeah. I do want to actually buy it. If I still, by the way, it's really weird that Ate has now bought the poster that I've been talking about buying for so long. So now I really need to buy the poster because I've been talking about it for ages and I haven't done it yet. It's gonna go here. The kanji poster, the big one. We're doing it, okay? We're doing it. I'm gonna buy it. But another thing I want to buy is maybe eventually, depending on if the price and availability is gonna change again. Because right now you can't get it anywhere. But I've been thinking about getting like the Brio webcam, which has a little bit of a wider field and it also performs a little bit better in low light. So that may look nice. And if we do that, then I may also, oops, that's not what I wanted. Then I may also start streaming in 60 FPS. Not recording though, just for the stream. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and then it may also fit my brain actually. That's like the main reason. We will have to try. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. 君が訪れてから. So this is a good thing to learn right here. This is a little grammar instruction. A grammar instruction? That's not what it means. This is a grammar structure which goes てから. Okay. Oops, that's a weird ka. てから, which is used to say since. Okay, てから. So when he says, don't confuse this with just like normal kara or ta kara. Ta kara usually just means because you did something. Te kara means after or since. 君が訪れてから. This one here means since you visited me, since you came here, right? Since you have done this, 訪れる means to visit. たかだか数時間. たかだか数時間 means like only just a few hours. たかだか is kind of like saying at max, at most, right? It's been at most a few hours. たかだか. たかだか means at most. At most, at best. No more than, right? He's saying It's been no more than a few hours since you visited, since you've come here. So look out for that tekara. Boop. And you love words with the repetition marker? Yeah, they're quite fun. それなのにもうそこまでたどり着いてしまったのか。And yet you've already arrived. You've already like gotten this far. You've already arrived at this many conclusions. それなのに like, and despite that, そこまで that far たどり着いてしまったのか。You've come this far. たどり着く means to sort of get somewhere, to arrive somewhere. This can also be a conclusion. たどり着く which to arrive at something. あ、ロゲさん、こんにちは。リメイクをやってました。どうでした？楽しかったですか？ Was it fun? 僕は、いや、まあ、プレイしたいかしたくないかに関わらず、その、プレイステーション4が持ってないから、どうにも、プレイできない。I can't play it. If I wanted to, if I don't want it to, it doesn't matter. よかったです。そうですか。I've been watching it a little bit. I've been watching other people play it on Twitch. It seems quite fun, actually. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll play it once it comes out on PC in like 20 years. It'll be fun. No, not really. I'll buy the PlayStation 5, depending on my financial situation then. We'll see how it goes. It would be nice to finance the PS5 with the stream, maybe. Hey! That is 159 bits closer to buying a PS5. Tintin, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, if depending on how we go and depending on how expensive the PS5 is going to be, then there's something to look into. But all these things cost money. And I'm just a student, so I need to budget a little bit so that we don't get out of, so that things don't get out of hand. それなのに, so even also again you have noni here. I can guarantee it will cost at least 1 yen. True. You can see the future. それなのに. So here we have a different one. It's the same one with noni, which means this, even though or despite. But here we have na noni. So this na is the same na that you have in na adjectives, and it is a na that is inserted after nouns or pronouns, so that you can add no after it. Because remember, you can't really add no right after a noun for it to be used in certain ways. So like this noni here is like very similar. It usually goes after verbs or clauses, and clauses end in verbs, right? So this noni, despite, kind of needs to go after a verb. But sore is not a verb. Sore is a pronoun, and as such, it acts like a noun, right? Let me actually mark some things for you before this gets out of hand. So sore is a pronoun. It acts like a noun, right? Grammatically, it acts like a noun. So we can't just say sore noni. That would sound a little bit weird. It's not really grammatical. Usually, noni used as despite needs to go after a noun. Needs to go after a verb or some sort of predicate, right? So to make this more like a predicate, we can use this na, which, remember, grammatically speaking, this is a conjugated copula. This is sort of like a da, just conjugated. So this is like a da, but it's conjugated. And then it's the same na as in a na adjective. So it's the same na that would you find in like shizuka na heya, right? Same thing. Na noni. And then we can add noni, and then it works out grammatically. Some things you will have to add na afterwards when they're like some structures, when you want to use them with nouns, you have to add na in front. For example, you can say 食べるのだ, which means something like eat, like it's eating time, something like that, right? It's like a very rough way of saying to eat. But what you can't say is like, you can't really say like 犬のだ, but you can say 犬なのだ, which means it's a dog. Or short also sometimes なんだ, 犬なんだ, something like that, right? So that works, but you can't really say like 犬のだ. That sounds weird. So you have to add that na. So that na shows up often to sort of make nouns into predicates in that kind of way. sort of. I mean, that's a bit of a vague way of saying it, but essentially that's what it does. It's taking a noun that makes it more like a predicate so that we can attach things to it that usually attach to predicates instead of nouns. In once again showing to us that Japanese grammar is fairly simple. It's like Lego, like a little Lego. It just sort of slides into place. You just sort of you build the things and then usually it kind of works out. Okay, それなのにもう so despite of all that, もう already そこまでたどり着いてしまったのか You've already come this far, you've already come to all these conclusions, right? You've already reached this point where we know all this, right? Because we just showed him this picture. Hey, RRTTUIY. Sorry if I missed how to properly pronounce that name, but thank you so much for the follow. フォローありがとうございます. I was so confused with Nanda before I thought it was... Yeah, so Nanda can be Nanda, but usually it's actually Nanoda. That gets short. So either like Nanda can mean like Nani plus Da, basically, but sometimes it's also just shortened of Nanoda. So usually Inu Nanda doesn't mean Inu Nanida, like Inu Nani plus Da, right? Usually that would be Inu Nanoda, which is a bit different. Well, it's much different grammatically. So yeah, that can be a bit confusing. Yeah, it's that n is actually shortening no and not nan as in nani. さすがだよ。なるほど、龍一。As expected of you. なるほど、龍一。昔からそうだ。昔からそうだ。You've always been like this. Like, it has always been like that with you. 君は一度決めたことは必ずやり遂げる男だったな。You were always a man that would see things through once you had decided on it. やり遂げる basically means to see something through, sort of to set yourself to do something and then just do it from start to finish. やり遂げる。やり遂げる。To accomplish, to finish, to carry through, to follow through. Through. If I say, maybe this is childhood friends, yes. Maybe this is because English isn't my native language, but there are certain sounds that when I need to make them, I just start feeling like it gets worse and worse. And the TH is definitely still one of them. I feel like the more I say things like through, the weirder it gets, and I feel like I get more and more removed from like proper pronunciation. Hey, Kroya! Thank you for the raid. Oats curry. Hi, otsukare. How are you doing? How was your stream? I was actually checking it earlier a little bit, but then I got busy. Paniku! So ne. We're just talking about how hard it is to say TH in English. And if I say follow through like 10 times, it will start to sort of mutate into something that I don't really know anymore if it's correct pronunciation or not. I can't pronounce thick without a TH. Yes. There's also two different ones. Snap kick. Thank you for the follow. Follow arigatou gozaimasu. Follow through. Go full German on you. Just, you know, we don't need TH sounds. We can just use an F. Start to sound Scottish. Follow through. Through. They say like through, right? Something like that. Through, thorough, tough, thought, thorough. Trow, that's trow, right? Tro, and then though and throw. These are all interesting sounds. You gotta follow through, laddie. I wish I was Scottish. If there was one accent that I wish I had, it was a Scottish accent. It's such a joy to listen to. What did you stream, Kroya? Yar yar. Hey, seriously. 君は一度決めたことは必ずやり遂げる男だったな。You were always a man to see things through once you had set your sights on it. You beat 4 cheap games? Wow. That's actually impressive. I've only beaten 1 game on Game Grammar. So, yeah. Pretty good. 一度決めたこと, right? Things you've decided like once. 必ずやり遂げる男だ. You're a man to see things through once you've decided on something. DL65 事件. The DL6 incident. そうだ. DL65 事件. That's right. DL6 incident. Yes, just repeat each other's words. Do it again. この件、この事件、君にだけは知れたくなかった。知られたくなかった。ごめん、知られたくなかった。At least you're nearing What? Really? Haven't finished Undertale until you oof sans. Ah, Drew. we haven't done that. You know, I'm saving that one for the 24-hour stream. Which I don't know, is or is never gonna happen. I don't know. It is my birthday next weekend, so I've been thinking of doing a much longer stream on Sunday. So maybe starting in the morning and then just going for as much as I can, basically. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's my birthday. Well, not now, next weekend again. May 2nd is my birthday. So I thought I ought to do something. You're too early. 1,000 bits. Tenten, thank you so much. Happy boob doop. Boob doop doop doop. Thank you. I shouldn't have mentioned it. No, but thanks. Jesus. Thanks for the 1,000 bits, dude. Crazy. Well, that has catapulted you straight to the top of the leaderboard, that's for sure. Also, you can use a new emote now, no? Pretty sure that's how it works. These things are confusing. Try it. You should have a new emote now, I'm pretty sure, because after 1,000, or was it? No, it was 1,000, right? Yeah, 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000. Jesus. I don't think it works. Yeah, it's weird. Like, Twitch is... You know, listen, Twitch works in mysterious ways, okay? But I thought you should be able to use this one now. Maybe it'll refresh. Sometimes it takes longer. You know how it is. この事件、君にだけは. So, out of all the people, that one is unlocked. Nice. Yeah, there's these bit emotes that these are like new, at least for affiliates, I think. So I was like, I gotta put one, I guess. And Yotsuba's cute, so there you go. この事件、君にだけは. So like just if gosh, how do I translate this? Kind of your thing, but peek and say hi. Hey Beth, don't worry about it. Good luck with your thing. Wait, are Australian dollars that cheap? Out of all people, yeah, kind of like that. Out of all people, 知られたくなかった. I didn't want you to find out about this. So basically the phrasing is like 君に知られる is like for something to be found out by you. So this is passive, sort of. I would say like maybe the suffering passive or whatever you want to call it. So he has this passive of like for something to be found out by someone else. And he's sort of saying, 君にだけは, out of all the people, I didn't want you to find out about it. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good translation, right? You get like, out of all the people, I didn't want you especially to find out about this. Terrible compared to Australian dollars are monopoly money according to Amazon. Apparently. It's one kangaroo's weight worth of copper. Is it? I don't know. I think copper is quite a bit more expensive than that, actually. But yeah, I didn't know. I thought because for me, right, as you may or may not know, I live in Switzerland, okay, and we use francs, which doesn't have a fancy symbol, but it's just CHF. Francs doesn't have really a symbol. Dollars has a symbol, everything, right? But it's the same for Australian dollars also. I don't think they have a symbol. It's just dollar and then AUD. So we use francs, and it turns out that 1 franc. So it turns out that 1 franc is like almost approximately $1, which is helpful. That's very easy. It's very easy to calculate things on the internet. I think it's plus minus less than 5% or something, or 10%. I think right now a franc is actually a little bit more. Yeah, 1.03. Yeah, see, it's less than 5% difference. Which makes communicating with people about money on the internet very simple, because on the internet everyone uses dollars, and since dollars is basically the same, yeah, what does it say in price? It just says the number. It just says, like, because we know, if you go to a store here, you would know what the currency is, so it just says, like, 1 franc, like this. We usually use this sign here. I think you don't really... Do you use this with dollars? I'm not quite sure. I think you do, right? Yeah. On like on checks and stuff, you'll see this, right? So it's usually like this, so that you know it's a price and nothing else. Or it'll be like CHF, but that's not very common. Maybe if it's on the border or something, so that you know. But yeah. Francs, like ballpark francs, maybe. Who's ballpark franc? If we see 100 bits, $1, then $1 to, yeah, there you go. So it's basically half a dollar. The thing is, when something is called a dollar, I'm very inclined to think it's just a dollar, but obviously that's not true. So I had some problem with francs because of some fraud money scheme. Oh gosh, that sounds horrible. I went to glory days. Yeah. Those were the days. How much is it now? I mean, it's still kind of like that. Yeah, I thought it was still pretty close. Isn't like 100 yen? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still pretty close. We're 7% off at that point. Is my math even right on that? I don't know. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah. 9 cents is okay. That's still, I mean, that still works as an estimate. No one knows. Money is mysterious. No one really understands it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Apex1313. Follow, arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome to the Game Grammar Money Podcast, where we talk about money, apparently. There was another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Alright, this is really quick, but I rewatched Good Omens, and it's fun. So if you haven't seen the Amazon show Good Omens, I think it's pretty fun. It's the sort of it's the Terry Pratchett adaptation, the Terry Pratchett novel adaptation, and it has Martin Sheen. Yeah, Martin Sheen and David Tennant in the main roles, where they play an angel and a demon, and it's very fun. And I mean, I'll watch David Tennant do anything. So yeah, it's a fun show. I think it's a very fun show. They did it pretty well, and it's short too. It's only like 6 episodes. Each one is like 45 minutes. So you know, if you need something to watch. Apex-san, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Are the characters also adorable? They're pretty adorable. It's a really fun show. It's not actually, it's not, how to say, it's not like super PG. I mean, it's not, I mean, there is some like, I don't think there's like gore in it. Not really, no. There's like a little while. It's not like a show that I would watch like with a very small child maybe, but it's also not like, you know, whatever. Old kaiju type shows. Ooh. I haven't watched many, but yeah. Actually, I don't think I've watched any. But it would be something interesting to do. だから、君の弁護の申し出を断った. That's why I declined your offer to be my lawyer. 申し出 is like an offer or a plea to do something. 申し出. A proposal. A request, a report, a notice, an offer, right? So he's like, だから, that's why, 君の弁護の申し出を断った. That's why I refused your offer to be my lawyer, basically. Kotoaru. That's a good word to know. If ever someone asks you anything, and you don't understand what it is, just say, 断る. No, don't do that. That'd be a bit weird. But, you know, it's always an option. You can always be like, I decline. But thank you. だが、断る. だから, so there we go. 君をバカにするようなことを言って. Oh. My 心. This is too cute. 君をバカにするようなことを言って. I said these things to insult you. I said these things to make fun of you. バカにする means to make fun of someone, to make some, literally translated as to make someone the idiot, right? But it's usually like to make fun of someone. Supposed to just say smile and hi. Yes, exactly. Just smile and wave. 君をバカにするようなことを言って. I said these things to hurt you. I said these things to make fun of you. この事件に近づかないようにしたつもりだったのに. So, この事件に近づかないようにしたつもりだったのに. So I did all this intending for you not to get close to this incident, intending for you to stay away from this, right? この事件に近づかないように, which means like so that you don't get close to this incident. したつもりだったのに. That was my plan. I did all this with the intention of making it so you don't get close to this incident. Fans of the band I like that listened to a recent radio show mentioned the singer recommended the show Ultra Q. Have I heard of this? Let me just, real quick, that's worth a Google, I think. Ultra Q. Ooh. Is this an older show or a newer show? It's Tokusatsu. Oops. So Tokusatsu is like that genre where basically it's guys in suits. This is an unfunny joke. Yeah, could be. Because I'm not laughing. Ha! Get it? Reiji tried to push Yuji away, but Yuji won't let him. I know, right? This has a character called Balloonga. Interesting. Ooh, it's pretty old. Its original release was 1966. That's the birth date of my dad. Interesting. I'll just keep this tab open. Maybe I'll get to it. Maybe. That's always interesting. It's a piece of history, basically. If something is like over 50 years old. Meiwaku datta ka? Meiwaku datta ka? Like, was it a bother to you? Like, is this a bother to you? Wakaranai. I don't know. Daga, but ここまでできて、子供まで? Sure. ここまで来て、君に隠し事をするのはもう意味がない。ここまで来て means we've come this far, right? We've gotten to this point. 君に隠し事をするのは to hide things from you. Take care, Beth. Good luck with the things you gotta take care of. Kakushigoto means to hide things, like things to hide. Kakushigoto. Kakushigoto. This is very straightforward because it's just kakusu, which means to hide something, and goto, and koto, right? Things. So it's literally just secrets, things that are hidden. And kakushigoto o suru means like to do that, to hide things from someone. Kakushigoto. Yes. Well, we can never know. Or maybe it's something like kakushigoto, which could mean any kind of work. Because kaku can mean every on all, right? Kaku. And then shigoto can mean work, right? So we will never know. But I am willing to bet that it is probably that one. But totally wrong. Well, shigoto, I'm not sure if shigoto... I think shigoto can be a word, right? No? Okay, I wasn't sure, but yeah. Shigoto. I guess not. It's not a word. Sometimes I'm not sure, because, I mean, it might as well be. But it'd be like things that cause death or something. I don't know. We make it a word. That's how new words are made anyways. Can I link something short? Sure. ここまで来て君に隠し事をするのはもう意味がない. There is no point. Having come this far, there is no point in still hiding anything from you. There's no point in still having any secret from you. Let's see. It's only 45 seconds, that's fine. Let me see what is this? Is this from the... This is not from the anime, right? Or is it an edit? Amazing. Okay. I mean, Naruhodo would be the kind of guy to ride a bike, I think. That's a good time. That's so... yeah. Imagine if it was more realistic, it basically just him driving in and like hitting a bunch of people, just tung 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 tung, like bowling pins. Yokaro. Very well. Yokaro is like... It means like idaro, like idesho, like something like fine, whatever. Like sure, fine, whatever, alright. 何でも聞いてくれたまえ。答えさせてもらう。答えさせてもらうよ。So, 何でも聞いてくれたまえ。Ask me anything. Just ask any question you like. 答えさせてもらうよ。 I'll answer. So he's speaking very formally. He's using these formal contrasts, formal constructions. Didn't know there's an anime. Yeah, there is one, but I haven't seen it actually. All I know is this game. All I know is what I've played. So basically saying like, 何でも聞いてくれたまえ. These are all like pretty rough, strict, like formal expressions. Not very polite, but formal. 答えさせてもらうよ. I'll answer, basically. This させてもらう, usually you'll see it for like very polite phrases with いただく instead of もらう, where it's like させていただきます, which means like I'll allow myself to do something. So a very polite way of saying that you'll do something. But here he's more saying it just to be very, very formal and stiff and but not very polite. Okay. Good. Very nice. DL65 事件. If a gust of wind when they point fingers. Nice. You didn't watch it yet. Maybe I'll watch it after this. But I am just like enjoying the game on its own as a thing. We'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes, right? DL65 事件. 父が亡くなった事件だ. The DL6 incident. The DL6 case. 父が亡くなった事件だ. It's the incident where my dad passed away. Keigo class, Eve Sensei. I love Keigo. When are we doing Keigo class? I've only done like one thing where I talked about Keigo. Maybe we'll do some more things. Keigo is very difficult. I don't have Keigo like nailed down. Most Japanese people don't have like perfect Keigo, but we can do like some small things. I can point them out when they show up, and then as far as Japanese 101 the series is concerned, that will be like pretty late. We have like a lot more stuff to do before we should even look at any Keigo expressions, reasonably speaking. But you know, maybe eventually it'll come up. You know, Japanese 101 episode 100 will be classical Japanese, because by then I ought to have learned it, right? Surely. I'll learn it eventually. I actually don't know much about classical Japanese at all. Completely unrelated. Between the Patreon and Twitch subscription, which one do you all prefer? This is this is an interesting question. So sure, I don't think the others mind if I just talk honestly about it. Okay, I'll talk honestly about it. I don't think anyone at the Game Grammar team will mind. This is just, so I'm just gonna tell like the full honest truth. The way it works is that a Twitch subscription, right? A Twitch is 50-50. Twitch. And hear me out here, this is gonna be a little bit complicated. Well, not complicated, but Twitch is 50-50, okay? So I get 50%, Twitch gets 50%. So you pay $5, Twitch gets half of it. I think Patreon is actually much, much better in that regard. I think Patreon is like what is it? Like an 80-20, 90-10 or something? It's like pretty good. I don't remember the exact thing, but it's pretty decent. It's not bad. It's like, no, you're allowed to say this. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to say this. 90-10 or something. It's like 80-10, 90-10. It's a lot better. However, and this is where like the brutal honesty of it all comes in. 4 people are part of Game Grammar. It's Tom, Tavi, Rockin, and me. Okay, and because I joined the latest, we usually split the Patreon equally, and I'm okay with that because the Patreon existed for like way back before I ever joined the team. So that's fine. I mean, it's already kind enough for them to just be like, okay, immediately I join, I get an equal cut. So in the end, my Patreon cut is only 25% of that money. So that usually ends up being less. So if you ask me personally, then I would say I prefer Twitch subscriptions. There you go. That's the whole story. So me personally, I prefer Twitch subscriptions because the way it's done, it's like I'm basically the only one running the Twitch channel. Yeah, because I'm the only one doing anything for the Twitch channel. So the agreement was I run Twitch, but I also get the money. And I've been investing most of the money from Twitch back into the stream anyways. I bought the Switch and everything else. So the agreement is kind of like I run Twitch, I cash in the money, I use the money to make the stream better if I can. That's kind of the agreement. So yeah, there you go. Because right now, I mean, Twitch money is nice, but it's not enough to be like significant as far as like a job would go. Like it's not like this could be my part-time job or whatever. I would still make way more working part-time. But it is enough to sort of slowly invest into some stuff, such as down the line, I'll probably get like little bit better capture card. Down the line, I may buy a PS5 if that works out. New cam, new stuff, new stuff. You know, stuff is fun. So, and I like stuff. I like experimenting with things, which is why I have all these silly things. Like I have the soundboard sometimes and all the other stuff, because I just like experimenting with technology. Hey. Yes, hey Sang. Hey, how are you doing? Draw a fancy mustache on Reiji. I can't really draw a fancy mustache, but I can draw a mustache. How fancy do you want it? Is this fancy enough? There you go. I mean, that's about as fancy as it's gonna get, right? Thanks for all. It's, you know, I'm just having fun here, but I appreciate y'all. Appreciate ya. Did I miss anything? Patreon gives more, yeah, than a Twitch sub. Oh, but by the way, many people don't know this. Bits actually have a little bit of a better ratio than subs. And you can calculate this yourself. This is like, I'm not like saying anything as like secret info. It's a very simple calculation. So you can buy 100 bits, right? This is basically the kind of calculation that you will do. You can buy 100 bits for $1.50. USD, US dollars. So, and 1 bit is 1 cent, right? 1 bit is one cent for the streamer. For a streamer, I'm just gonna do STR, right? That's 1 cent for the streamer. So, if you buy 100 bits, right? If you buy 100 bits for $1.50, I get $1 for that. That's a $1 for me. And you paid $1.50. So if you calculate that, that is actually a that's like a 43-66 split, right? Or I should write it the other way around. A 66-43, basically, right? Because you paid 2/3. You paid like 3 halves, and I get 2 halves. Sorry, 34, not 43. So it's like a 66-34 split. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I said the number the wrong way around. Or 33-67, however you want to say it. Like, I mean, theoretically it's a 66 and 2/3 and 33 and 1/3 split, to be mathematically precise. But yeah, so bits are actually a little bit better than subs if you were thinking about using your money efficiently. But subs are nice too, because subs have other benefits, such as like unlocking emotes and stuff. Though we've already unlocked all our emotes, but you know, subs have their own thing going. Even though I wish the split was like a little bit better. I mean, 50-50 is a bit rough, to be honest, but I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, bits turns out are actually 33-66 plus or minus. So they're like 2/3, 1/3. Or rather, you pay 3 half and I get 2 half, and then 1 half goes to Twitch, which is 1/3 of the total amount of the money that was spent in the process. I hope that wasn't too boring, but there you go. And also, you can make it a little bit better by buying more bits, I guess. But I did the calculation. I think I did the calculation once, which is if you buy the most expensive package for like, what was it, 10,000 or something, or even more. No, that's all right. I like tangents. Tangents are fun. Let me see. I cannot cheer in my own channel. Yes. What is I think 250,000 bits is the most you can get, and you get like an 18% reduction of that or something. I think the best deal you can get for bits is in the end, it's a what was it? It's like a 23-77 kind of split or something. It's not great. It's like or a 25-75, something like that. But that's about as good as you're gonna get. It's still pretty close to basically 2/3 going to the streamer and 1/3 going to Twitch. That's like the very best. And I don't encourage you to buy 250,000 bits, please, or 25,000 or whatever. Like don't do that if you don't have the money for it. Actually, don't spend any money on this if you don't have it. Game Grammar could be special deal. Yeah, maybe. actually, it has nothing to do with subs. I would just have to like get the numbers. It's mostly about, at that point, it's mostly about average viewers, being a partner, all that stuff. I know, right? But there you go. I explain this not because I want you to donate money to me, but I think Twitch needs to be more transparent with how they manage this stuff, because it's not very transparent. Most of all the subs. I'm pretty sure that if you look around, you'll see this, like the split with the subs. And I think I wouldn't be allowed to say it if it was like a different split, which you can get, but I think only like the top few streamers actually get to negotiate this. But yeah, and also the bit one is like a very, you can calculate it yourself, but they're not nearly transparent enough, in my opinion. But there you go. Anyways, that's why I like to sometimes talk about it, to make it like a little bit, to demystify it a little bit and disclose it a little bit better so that people know how their money works. The one thing that I always mention as well is I don't know, this is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. I'm not saying that like you mustn't do it, but please, at least to me, don't tier 2 or tier 3 sub to me. Please don't. I consider it a waste of money, because the 50-50 thing keeps going. If you tier 3 sub to someone, you give $12.50 a month to Twitch. Well, that seems dumb. Why not have the split always be like equal? Like, why not always just take away $2.50 and call it a day? Why would you like pay $25 a month so that Twitch can get 12.5 of that? That just seems ridiculous to me, for a tier 3 sub. And even tier 2, at that point it's what, $15? So Twitch gets 7.5 of that? That seems super yikes to me. I don't know, that seems dumb. At least if it's a tier 1 sub, it's just $2.50 each. It's like, okay, that's not like the end of the world. But at the point where you're like subbing to someone, paying 20, at that point really do go to Patreon if you really want to support someone that much, or use bits, I guess, where it's a little bit better. But yeah, for the bigger the amount of money is, the more sort of silly it becomes. But then again, the more money Twitch makes, the better for me, I guess, kind of. But yeah, Twitch does need a little bit of competition in that regard. Who would have thought? Ki-chan, sub arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. I appreciate it. I've been a $15 since the Patreon was first announced. 5. What's 5 more? Hope you guys keep doing it. Aw, thank you so much. And thanks so much for being a Patreon as well. Really appreciate it. The Patreon thing has also been basically what's kept Game Grammar alive in 2018, I think, where not much was going on. That was before I joined. So yeah, all the loyal Patreons, shout out to all of you that have been sort of patiently waiting for the content to come back. Yes, Tom. Me and Rockin have been thinking a lot about like trying to get back into making YouTube content. I've talked about this before, but I'm just not used to making like YouTube videos, but I really like streaming. And it's been going really well on Twitch as well. I really enjoy streaming. And YouTube content is cool too, but it takes a lot of time to make. And I sort of need to find like a groove where I can do that. Hopefully, what would be really cool is if Tom finds more time to do more YouTube content so that I could just do the streaming and he can do the YouTube stuff. I think that would be perfect in my opinion. Listen, we'll figure it out. But thanks so much for the support. It's really cool. So let's actually get back to the game. It's been a while. DL65 事件。父が亡くなった事件だ。It's the incident that where my dad passed away in. Like, this is the incident where my dad passed away. Right, Mitsurugi's dad was the victim of the DL6 incident. I keep forgetting. 私の目の前でな。In front of my eyes. Right in front of my eyes is where it happened. Man. 父は私の目の前で撃たれたのだ。My father was shot right in front of me. Damn. 実はその時の記憶ははっきりしない。The truth is, I do not clearly remember those days. I do not very clearly remember that time. あの時, right? That time. はっきりしない, which means it's not clear. It's not like はっきりしない. We can probably find はっきり. I'm pretty sure we've already added this to the vocab. At least I wouldn't be surprised. Oops. Whoops. Have we heard? I think this may be a new song, sort of a variation on the sad theme. Clearly, no, this is a new song, I think. Hakkiri. Yeah, so hakkiri shinai is like, my memory of that time is vague. Watashi no kokoro no naka de kataku. This is, it's toza, is it? Toza, wait, it's, tojiru, but with a zaru. I forgot. Wait, zasu. Oops, tozasu? Was it tozasu? Is that it? I'm not sure anymore. Tozasu. Yeah, tozasu. Yeah, that's a bit of a less common reading for this kanji. Tozasu, to shut, to close. So, watashi no kokoro no naka de kataku tozasarete iru. It is locked in. It is locked in tightly within my heart somewhere within me. It's like locked in. Tozasarete iru. This is passive. とにかく容疑者として一人の男が逮捕された。Either way, one man was captured as a suspect. 容疑者として which means as a, right? Or in the role of. So as a suspect, one man was captured. 状況から考えて父を撃てたのはそいつだけだった。Considering the situation, 父を撃てたのは閉ざす。そうね。Yay, the bot is still running. How long has it been? Wait, I need to check Def Chat because that's like the last message that I wrote here. Just tinkering. Ladies and gentlemen, there. So that was the 21st uptime. Yeah, for uptime I still use stream elements because I haven't figured out how to do that command yet, but you know, we'll figure it out. There's some smart people helping me out. We'll be fine. What day was that? The 21st. Tuesday. So we're almost a week. The bot has been running without interruption for almost a week. That's a good sign. The code seems to be pretty stable and the VPS seems to be pretty reliable. Very nice. 状況から考えて. So thinking about it, thinking about the situation. 父を撃てたのはそいつだけだった. He was the only one who could shoot. He was the only one who was able to shoot my father. He was the only one. 撃てた. 撃てる means to be able to shoot. And 撃てたのは is the past tense, like, or 撃てた, past tense, was able to, right? So thinking about the whole situation, he was the only one who was able to do that. He was the only one who was able to shoot my father. This persona that had such neck proportions. That game is more realistic neck proportion compared to every anime. Yes, that's kind of true, yeah. A lot of thin necks in anime. Most of all, like, the girls in Steins Gate have very thin necks, now that I think about it. Even though that's also a game. 父の霊を呼び出した霊媒師も犯人はその男だと言っていた。The medium that conjured the spirit of my father. 犯人はその男だと言っていた。Said that that man was the culprit, right? If that makes sense. 父の霊を、the spirit of my father. 呼び出した霊媒師, the medium, the spirit person, yeah, that channeled the spirit of my dead father. 犯人はその男だと言っていた. You know, the spirit, like, he was saying that was the culprit. そいつを弁護して無罪にした、excuse me. そいつを弁護して無罪にしたのが生倉弁護士だ. The one who, this game is like Harry Potter. You're gonna have to explain that. Is it? So, そいつを弁護して defending him 無罪にしたのが生倉弁護士だ and made him not guilty or proved his innocence, I guess, was the lawyer Namakura. Except they get possessed by ghosts and kill people. Yeah, true. It's an interesting game, that's for sure. 今回の事件の被害者だな. Which is what is meant by channeling. Yeah, I guess, right? That's how you channel a spirit. Usually they possess someone. 今回の事件の被害者だな. He's the victim in this incident, isn't he? そうだ, that's right. そうだ, Poppin. その霊媒をしたの、私の母なんです。The one who did that seance, that ceremony, that channeling, 私の母なんです was my mother. Reminding of Snape. Lazy Snape? A little. Maybe a little. Tough love? He's a lot more, like, energetic than Snape. Well, actually, Snape had his own sort of energy going. Hard to say. なんだって? 君が What did you say? You... 不思議なものだな. It is a strange thing. Just a tiny bit. More the fan and Snape than canon. I guess. Instead of paperback Harry Potter in Japanese. Oh, in Japanese, damn. That's cool. Did you read them all? 不思議なものだな. It is quite a strange thing. Split each volume up, so instead of 7, it's 19? Yikes, I did not know that. それは知らんかったな. Damn, that's what they did in the German version of Song of Ice and Fire as well. I think the German one is like, instead of up to... What are we up to? Are we waiting for book 7? No. Wait, what are we waiting for? I haven't read them. I just know that Martin isn't writing. He's writing, but he's slow. We're waiting for book 5 or something, book 6, 7, whatever. I think in German, there's already 10. So everything is like split in 2. I only have the first one, it's massive. Oh. I love the long reading materials. But the audiobook, Audible, which is relaxing. I think we're still waiting for 6. Yeah, something like that, right? Book 6 makes it look up kanji. Yeah, that's true. If you have like the ebook version or the whatever, sometimes easier. I've almost finished Bakemonogatari Gehen. I think is it Gehen or Gehen? I think, right? Because in Japanese, when you have trilogies, they are that's actually a thing that I didn't know for a long time how to read it. But you have like in Japanese, when you have a trilogy of something, usually they're sorted into kan, right? It's jokan, chukan, middle part, chukan, and gekan, which is the part 3. So trilogies in Japanese are usually like this, and two-parters are usually jokan and gekan. So those are like two-parters. So Bake, the light novel is split into 2. So it's just Jokan and Gekan. So I've almost finished it. I'm like 20 pages away. And this one's 400 pages. And then after that, I'm really gonna finally start a new book. I've been on this for way too long, so yeah. But yeah, if you ever read like a trilogy or a two-parter in Japanese, most likely they'll have these kanji on them somewhere. And you would read them like Choju-ge, I think. Because it's from Gekan. These words are also in the dictionary. I think Order of the Phoenix is sort of broken in the middle, so that book is that long. Order of the Phoenix is so long. Yeah, 5 volumes. Damn. I think we've mentioned this before, but if you're interested, if you're reading Harry Potter in Japanese actively, I really recommend this podcast. It's a podcast where 2 friends are going through Harry Potter together. They're bilingual Japanese people, so they're native Japanese speakers. The podcast is like, I would say 60% Japanese, 40% English, maybe, plus minus. It's definitely more on the Japanese side. And they go through and they compare the original with the translation. And they talk a lot about how you translate. They talk a lot about how... They also always present like their favorite translation, but then also from like a chapter, but then also they always present what they didn't like and how they may have translated something. And this is very interesting because you get a lot of insight into how to convey something in a different language. It's very interesting, and they really give their thoughts. They're like, here with this in English, I feel like they want to do it like this, so I feel in Japanese maybe saying it like this is better or something. And this is where you get into the nuance of it all, right? I mean, translation is very difficult. It's very difficult to express the same thing because in the first place, you're assuming to know exactly what the author wanted, which really you can only guess, right? Like the authorial intent is always a little bit vague. You don't ever quite know 100% what the author wants you to think. You can only assume that what you're feeling, what you're experiencing while you read, is kind of what the author wants you to think. But maybe, you know. I need to get on that, or you can ask. You can ask the author as well, yes. But also, even then, this is very interesting too, is, and I watched like a video essay, Lindsay Ellis did a good video essay about this, but it's an interesting question to ask of whether, obviously translators communicate with authors all the time, I'm not saying that, like translators often like communicate and original author is rarely involved with the translation. Actually, yeah, maybe I'm talking out my ass here and it's actually more like that. I don't know. I think it depends on the version. So like if a translation is done for a very, very large and important language. I mean like a big language region. Like I would say going from English to German is a pretty big deal because there's like that many German speakers. It's a very large region of Europe. So I think there may be more attention given to that, and then I don't know, for all the info characters something. Yes, so this is an interesting thing. Easy handling, by the way. Hello. I don't think I've seen you in chat today, or have I? I'm not sure if you've been here. I'm very bad with remembering names, so I apologize. Does the author's intent matter? That's the question I've wondered. Yes, so that's the interesting question to ask, right? And a lot of people jump to the conclusion of saying, of course it matters, but does it? and that's sort of the interesting question, is like, does an author of a story have the authority to dictate to you how you're to interpret that story? And I think that there is a lot to say about that whole thing in general. I don't think there's like a right or wrong answer to this, but it's fun to discuss. First time dropping by, hello, welcome. We usually talk about Japanese here, but I also go on tangents of whatever. I'm happy to have you around. As a musician, I want to say no, that's once the work is finished up to interpretation. Yeah, see, right, like, you could say that once a work is finished, then, and you give it to people for them to consume, to enjoy, to interpret, you don't have the authority to dictate to them how they're supposed to take it. But yeah. Bye. Silvioska, are you leaving? Oh, wait, someone else. As far as the shift vampire, I gotta go. Hopefully stay. Yes! Thank you so much, Ki-chan, for all the support, as well on Patreon, as well as here on Twitch now. Take care. Yes, I just read it. If the author is involved, it's usually by email, a limited amount of it. Yeah. But either way, for those of you that missed it, I'm just gonna post it again, because I really do like this podcast, and it is hard to find, in my opinion, it's really hard to find good podcasts in Japanese. Big Sansei Ibu Sensei, totally agree. Yeah, there you go. So that's how I take it. I think authorial intent is limited, or authorial, the authority of the author, and it's a weird thing to say because it's auth twice. But I think the authority of the author is pretty limited in that regard. Obviously they have some say about their story, but I don't think an author or a creator of a creative work has the authority to dictate to you how you're supposed to interpret it. At least I don't think so. But yeah. And that's also why people got a little bit angry at the JK. But there are also other things, such as writing things in. It looked like you were writing on cells when the Mitsurugi was just like, what? True. Bit guilty. Hey Lorenzi, how you doing? I almost called you Mitsurugi. Guilty on the window. Yes, Yuzai. Yuzai would be like guilty. Here we can write it like diagonal. I think Yuzai is this stroke order. Yuzai. And then Batsu is like Check, check, check. Gosh, I'm very bad at this kanji. What? How does this kanji look exactly? I'm very bad at that radical. I know what it looks like, but I keep forgetting the stroke order. Yuzai. Like tsumi. Tsumi is a weird one for me. Not guilty, yeah. Or muzai, not guilty. This one here. There. So you do like the I and then the thing below, which I can never quite... Oh, so it's that stroke first, then the 3, then that one, then the 3. It's pretty simple, actually. Yeah, I mean, I had the stroke count right. I just did the order a little bit wrong. Can never quite... Also, that one is really hard for me to get looking nice. So like... Ooh, shoot. So here, this. 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, see? And that's already like way too tall. Yikes. Oh well, it needs some practice there. We'll be fine though. Yuzai. But yeah, I don't think Mitsurugi's guilty either. I'm on Mitsurugi's side. But yes, to finish up this topic, check out the podcast if you're into translation, if you're a little bit into Harry Potter, and most of all, those of you that have talked about either listening to the audiobook or reading the Harry Potter books in Japanese. I think this will be really interesting in general. There's like a few episodes there where the audio quality is not ideal, and I've had to like skip them. They're not like the main episodes, they're more like extra episodes. I'm learning Chinese, and they have different orders. I think, what's a good example? Doesn't Chinese do this, like, the Hitsu kanji completely differently? Hitsuyo. Doesn't Chinese do this one completely differently? I mean, the stroke order for this one in Japanese is a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I think even most Japanese people may do it differently, but yeah. But this one is like a big example. I think Chinese does it very differently. But yeah. Anyways, I've looked into like Chinese, but only for like a week or so. I may still give it another try, but I'm more of the opinion that I want to get as good as I can at one language and then maybe move on to the next, rather than jumping around languages and getting all confused and stuff. But I think you can definitely learn more than one language at a time. It's a bit of a hassle for me. They do kuni differently, that's the only one I know. Yeah, that may be too. 不思議なものだな. It's mysterious. 治験が終わろうという今になってこんなことに。治験が終わろうという今になってこんなことに. So, now that... Hey, Meepo! Good to see you. How are you doing? But reading a translation of something when I can read the native is very weird. Yeah. I've always had a similar mindset. Ow, I hit my tooth. I think that's a good mindset, actually, which is also why I generally don't watch dubs in Japanese to learn. Even ta is different. Yeah, I know, like the Japanese order for ta is actually kind of strange, but I mean, I'm so used to it. I know that like the middle stroke always comes first, so I'm like really used to it. But I think doesn't... I would assume Chinese does it like this, like something like that. I don't know, or at least like maybe like the horizontal one comes first. I wonder. Anyways, yeah, I usually hey Nova, isn't that good either. I think it depends on what you want. I think the Japanese translation for Harry Potter sort of was aimed at a little bit of a younger-ish audience than maybe the original was aimed at. Yeah, it kind of depends. It kind of depends. Like, the language was like maybe like a little bit simplified. I haven't read it, but this is basically just what I know from the podcast that I just linked. But yes, I generally don't like watch dubs, like stuff like English movies that have been dubbed in Japanese. I don't really watch that for the purpose of learning. But what I do like is consuming a material that you're already familiar with in some way or shape. I think is very useful for the learning purpose. So as far as learning is concerned, I think it's a pretty smart thing to do, to watch something that you should already kind of know what's going on. Hey Hoon, and good, take care, hey. いってらっしゃい。またね。今日もありがとう、またね。はい。いつもありがとう。I don't think native version of media are inherently better than the translator, just different. Yeah. I wouldn't like put a value statement there saying like it's inherently better. But there is something to be said about consuming something in its original form that is intriguing to me, that I like to be able to like go there and be like, what's the closest to the original that I can get? So yeah, that's very nice to me. Also, I'm just very used to like something like anime or manga. I'm just very used to that being Japanese now. So like I wouldn't even wanna do it any other way. But yeah, I don't think there's anything inherently bad about translation, though. It is true that translation is often... There's a lot of things that can go wrong when translating and localizing. So sometimes I would say things are lost in translation, sadly. But that's not usually the fault of the process of translation itself. It's rather the mistakes that happen during that process. Does Shigi usually have a negative or positive connotation? I think it's neither nor. Shigi can be nicely strange, and it can be weird strange, and it can be bad strange. Actually, it's just strange. But I don't think it's neither positive nor negative, in my opinion. Not inherently better, just usually there's stuff that gets very little. Yeah, sometimes that's true. Do you ever have a little dictionary at the end of the books? If you're asking me, then I don't own Japanese Harry Potter. So I don't know. But since I already know the original Olympian Breath of Fresh Air, yeah. So I listen to anything. I recently learned that cabinet in chamber is the same one used in Prince, but the hint was lost in translation. Ooh. Shigi. Both are possible. Yeah. Shigi na koto. So like the way that Mitsurugi used it, I would say is either neutral or positive. Well, not like, or at least not inherently negative there. He's like, Shigi na koto. Like, it is strange. It's a strange thing. But he's not like, it's an unpleasantly strange thing. Stutler, Finchad, so Harry could escape. There's like a lot of stuff in there in Harry Potter, but I've forgotten a lot of it. I think the last time I actively engaged with the books or the audiobooks was like more than 10 years ago, so I don't really know. I've seen the movies since, or at least some of them. Yeah. Interesting. Doesn't have anything at the end. I had one interesting thing happen when I read... Hey, wait, Tero! 4 months! That's like almost 20 years! Welcome back. I appreciate ya. Lots of subs today, wow. Thank you so much, welcome back. 20 years, can you believe it? Crazy. One thing that happened was when I was reading... Was it reading? Or was I listening to the audiobook? I don't even remember. I like audiobooks, by the way, because I just like listening. But I think I was actually reading the book, and the last one, part 7, and they came to a part where Harry was looking for something. I'm not gonna spoil it, I guess. I also don't remember it clearly enough to actually spoil it. But he was looking for something, and in my mind, I literally remembered the exact like part in another book where that object was placed somewhere. And I was like, I know where it is. And then literally like a sentence later, Harry had the same realization or something. And that felt really weird. That was a really weird moment where I was like, I know where that thing is. I basically had like the same realization as the character in the book in that same exact moment. Which I know that's kind of what they're going for at that point. But it was very weird that it worked out so well. Like I literally remembered from like a previous audiobook like the scene where that happened. Pretty almost literally. I was like, oh yes, there was this part, and like, oh, I know where that thing is. Yeah, he put it there and there and such and such. Like it was literally, and it wasn't even a thing that he put. I think it was just mentioned, which was a nice setup. Kudos to JK for setting that up nicely. Whatever JK is up to now, I don't know. It's a bit weird, but like there's some pretty good stuff in her books. I think she's pretty smart writing for some parts there. Yeah. So like kudos to her for setting that up so nicely. It was like mentioned in passing. I think it was more an object that was like put aside so that something else could be placed. And then later on you're like, that was the thing. That was the thing. That's what it was. That amazing. Anyways, let's go back to the game now. I think that's enough Harry Potter talk for one episode of. Did you hear that? I was fooling around with my pen here. Enough Harry Potter talk for one episode of Ace Attorney. 治験が終わろうという今になってこんなことに。So now that this case is about to end in this time, 今になって like now, right? Now that it's become now, basically. Now that we've come to the time where it's the current time, the present time. こんなことに now this is happening, now this development is happening, right? Even though the incident is almost coming to a close. 事件が終わる? The incident is ending? DL65 事件は15年前に起こった。The DL6 incident, or incident is probably better. 事故 would be like accident. The DL6 incident, or case, I should say case, actually, because they're talking about like a case. The DL6 case happened 15 years ago. 15年前の12月14日だ。24日だ。It was 15 years ago on the 28th of December. They do call it incident. Well, both works, I guess, yeah. So 事件 can translate to both incident or case, depending on the context, kind of. 事件. So if you ask a police officer, has a bit of a why now? Yeah, that's true. 今になって like 今になってこうなる like after all this time, like now that we've come all this way to the present moment, now things are changing. I think that's a good thing to point out there. Thanks, Easy. 事件 so 事件 can mean event, affair, incident, case, plot, trouble, scandal. So if you ask like a police officer and he tells you about a case, he'll use 事件. But if you ask, I don't know, if you ask a kid and there was a spaghetti incident, 24日とは読まない気がする。28日? I always like struggle because some you do and some you don't. 28日。ありがとうございます。Thank you. 28日でいいよ。はい。あやふみさん、こんにちは。Right, so if you ask like a kid and there was a spaghetti incident, they may also use 事件. Whatever that spaghetti incident was. I don't know, like the sister was eating spaghetti and drank something and had to cough and spaghetti came out of her nose. That will be henceforth known as the spaghetti incident of the 28th of December, and never forgotten therefore or thereafter. So yeah, 事件 can mean many things, that's the point. 同じように25日 etc. などなぜかそうね24日と読むそうねそのなんていうか例外もよくあるっていうのがなんかちょっと紛らわしいって感じit's a bit of a doozy. In Japan it's backwards in order of size, so like you would start with you wait. Yes, month, day, year, month, day. Yeah, in Japan it would be it would be like year, month, day. So you would start with the largest thing. You just basically start with the largest and you go down the row. Like you do like you say the year, then you say the month, you say the day, you say the hour, the minute, the second. It's like that. Year, month, day. I think that maybe it was, but yeah. Only and for in most of Europe you would do it just like that but reverse, where you start with the smallest, you do like day, month, year. Yeah, I thought you meant that one, but that's okay. ちょっと待ってください。はい、year, month, day. Better than, yeah, I mean it's better than the American system. Have I ever played this game before? No, this is my first playthrough. I'm experiencing it with everyone. So on the 28th of December, in 15 years ago, I think in the game it's 2010, 12 or something like that. So that was like around the millennium thing. 12月28日 28th of December. あと3日で時効など、あと3日で、時効なのだよ。時効 time effect? Actually, no. 時効 English version works pretty hard and preserved the fun names. Yeah, they did a good job. I really appreciate when translation goes that far out of their way to sort of convey the jokes and the things. Actually, Hatha, 7 months? That's like almost 100 years. Thank you so much. Welcome back. 7 months. Been here from the beginning, literally. Thank you so much. Welcome back. So what is this? Statute of limitation. Becoming invalid or void after a okay, I see. That's what he means. Jiko. I've never heard that word before. I mean, it's a pretty specific word, but yeah. From the Twitch beginning anyways. True, yeah. Drew. So, あと3日で時効なのだよ. So it will be invalid in 3 days. Basically, it will. How do you call that? It will be invalid, but it'll be legally invalid. The incident is basically legally over in 3 days. Remember, it's December 25th right now in game, and the 28th, right? So after 15 years. あと3日で時効なのだよ. So it'll be invalid in 3 more days. なんだって? What you say? なるほどくん。時効って I guess I didn't have to look it up if Mayuri is going to ask about it. なるほど. What is 時効? What is like statute of limitations or whatever? Lapse of right after period. We just looked at it, but I guess we can look at it again. But what is this? That's what she's asking. In 3 days. Yeah, the statute of limitations runs out in 3 days. To be quite honest with you, even if you had told me that it means the statute of limitations runs out in 3 days, I think I still would have had to look it up. 日本で殺人事件の時効はなくなりました。あ、そうですか。それはいつのことでした？それ、もうずっとそうでしたのですか？それとも、まあ、最近のことですか？ Is that like more of a recent thing or has it been like that for a long time? So apparently in Japan there is no statute of limitations for murder cases anymore. I don't know if we have one. Yeah, statute of limitations. あ、結構最近じゃん。2010年頃。So just in 2010, that's pretty recent actually. Interesting. 勉強になりました。いやー、自分の国についてそういうこと全然知らなくてちょっと恥ずかしいことだな。I have no idea if we have one. We had this talk about, like, we talked about, like, the legal system, and I don't really know. I hope not to have to do much with the legal system, but I should probably look up some things and, like, educate myself a little bit. But it's like these things, and you have to go out of your way to actually do that. In your defense, that was the most... Yeah, like, I'm not gonna be involved with, like, a murder case anytime soon, I hope. なるほど、くん。時効って、what is, statute of limitations? 時効が成立すると、もうその事件はなかったことになるんだ。So if the statute of limitations comes into effect, then basically, the incident will be disregarded, or the incident will be, like, his literal way of saying is like なかったことになる. It will be as though it never happened. So like basically it will be invalid, it will be like it never happened. Like all the charges are dropped, everything's gone. あと3日で 3 more days. And you had to kill him now? I mean, maybe you didn't, but still. 3 more days and now this. And now this. 今になってこうなるのかよ. There we have 今になって again, right? 容疑者のこと about the... Like, 容疑者 about the suspect, which is... I suppose that would be the suspect of DL6, right? So Mitsurugi's dad. I picked up a bunch of 法律用語, I bet, reading this. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I did. Like, some of the things show up all the time. 無罪、有罪、容疑者、被害者、加害者、弁護人、弁護士、弁護側、検事、検事側, all of these. Yeah, you get like a lot. のことだけど, yes, right. We need to bring it up more politely, obviously. Okay, let's ask about 容疑者, which is the suspect. その無罪になった容疑者ってどうなったんですか? Right, that would be 生倉. So, because Namakura was the suspect there, but he was pronounced not guilty. その無罪になった容疑者ってどうなったんですか? Whatever happened to that suspect that was pronounced not guilty, that was sentenced not guilty? Pretty sure we've added 容疑者 to the vocab. 容疑者. 容疑者. Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we have? Yeah, we have. Hey, talking about the vocab, ladies and gentlemen, if you're learning Japanese and you want to pick up on some horitsu yogo, like Ekipan pointed out, there's actually a nice little command that isn't working. Did I do it right? Vocab ace? Never mind, I forgot the command. But I can just give you the link. What was the command again? Not to worry, I can just post you the link manually. Here. Here's the full list. Thanks to Lorenzi's dictionary, we keep track. We have 321 words that you can download as a TSV. Maybe it's Ace vocab? I think Voc Nino was the thing. Yeah, that one works. Did I just not... Ooh, commands. Yeah, well, the commands thing won't work, but maybe I just didn't make one for Ace. I'll look into that, but yeah, for now. So this is the Ni no Kuni one, but the one that I posted above. If you want, you can get all these words, and you can download them as a TSV, and you can split them up if you want. You can put them into Anki if you want. And yeah, it's a good time anyways, if you're interested. That's how you do it. And that's obviously free. Interesting. Can you make your own list? Yes, everyone can make their own lists. It's Lorenzi's dictionary. He's around. I'm pretty sure he's here if you have questions for him. But yes, that's the dictionary I use on the stream. It's basically Jisho, but if you ask my opinion, it's like better than Jisho because it has like a bunch of features that Jisho doesn't have. Mostly I really like handy things like the kanji breakdown, which I very much appreciate. That's very interesting. I like this word list that is like sorted by read. It's very nice. It's just very nice to use in my opinion. So there you go. And the lists obviously, which sets it apart. Yes, there you go. Let me see actually. And yeah, you can also, down there is also, there's Lorenzi's webpage, homepage, if you want to look for other stuff. While I'm at it, I might as well, right? Advertise a little for you. GitHub, Twitter, Discord, and no Patreon, so maybe you should make a Patreon, why not, right? Or something that people can support you, and that would be cool. I certainly would. I mean, I've profited enough of your dictionary. Not profited, but like made use of it, so yeah. Oh yeah, I have a chatbot dictionary as well, if you want to use that. Wakaranai. I don't know. Fork, I forgot what the last question was. Oh right, what happened to the suspect, right? That's what the question was. Gyakuten saiban. So gyakuten is gyakuten, as you can see, and saiban just means court or thing. Actually, I think if you don't put a space, it may recognize both as the game? I'm not sure though. Ah, Ace Attorney. There you go. Nice. If it would look up two things. So it kind of does. Oh gosh, does it? I hope it does. We did change the code, but I hope it does. Yes, okay. It does look for multiple words, but I'm not sure if it does Captain Saiban. You have to do a little J, another capital one. I'm pretty sure in English it will look for the whole phrase you type. But yeah, just learned the word yogisha and now I'm mad at the translator for battling a pun they made and missed until the exact moment. There's a pun in there? Yogisha. 世間から姿を消してその後のことは誰も知らない. Sorry, no results. Gyakuten. Yeah, so it I would have to like go back and look at the code again, but it definitely, if you look up something like to look or like verbs that start with to, it will look up both words. It's not just gonna look up to and stuff like that. I'm not sure about like Japanese looking up multiple words. It may just query the first one, but yeah. Yanni Yogi. Okay. Nice. Yogisha. Interesting. 世間から姿を消して he disappeared from society. その後のことは誰も知らない. And after that, no one knows. The character's name is Yogi in English. Yogi Bear. Oh, okay, that's why. Interesting. That's more like a joke that no one would really realize, because if you're playing the translation. Can we not? Can we not? Wait, can we not what? Oh, did you... Wait, did you ask a question? Oh, there. No, sorry, that's what's the one. That's how I talk now. You're welcome. 生きていれば、今年で15歳、sure. 生きていれば今年で50歳くらいだろうな. If he's alive, then he'd be about 50 years old now. This year. He would be 50 years old this year, plus or minus. 20 years late. Listen, that's still pretty good. それだけ大きな事件の容疑者だったんだ. So he was a suspect of such a significant case, huh? きっとまともな生活は送れなかったんだろうな. I'm sure he couldn't live a normal life anymore. Okay, there you go. 父のこと about your father. お父さんって弁護士さんだったんですよね. Your father was a lawyer, right? そうだ, right. 三剣義信当時の有名だったようだ. 当時は有名だったようだ. Yeah, 三剣義信. Apparently, it seems he was quite famous at the time. Specifically as opposed to prosecutor. Yeah, defense attorney. Yeah, of course. Since that is the whole dichotomy, right, between Mitsurugi and Naruhodo. Yeah. So he was a defense attorney. Mitsurugi Shin. At the time, Toji is at the time. I wonder if we've ever added that to the vocab. We may have. Toji. It's pretty common. Toji. It means at the time. Usually this, we haven't added it, but now we have. Usually this is very relative, like it depends on what you're talking about. But if you're talking about some point in the past, you could use toji as saying like, well, at the time, at that time that we were talking about, right? Obviously context matters. That's why we have our fancy... Oh, never mind. Maybe I have to do it like this. Where is it? I need to find my emote. There. Context emotes. But yes, Toji wa yumei datta youda. It seems he was famous, quite famous at the time. Mitsurugi Kenji もお父さんを目指していたとか? 当社当店そうね to always sort of refers to like a how would you say, like a subjective point of view. Most of the time with tosha and toten refers to your own company or store. It's like you can also say there's also say like toko, I guess, like this school, our school. Wagako sometimes if you want to be fancier, but to can also refer to like this, the thing that you're like employed at, usually stationed at, that you work at. Like again, tosha means this company, but your company, right? So like not anyone else's usually. Well, actually, I don't think you can ever say tosha for someone else's company. That's the whole point, is that tosha would be the one that you're employed at, or the one that you represent. Mitsurugi Kenji もお父さんを目指していたとか. Apparently, Prosecutor Mitsurugi, you were also sort of aiming to be like your dad. You were aiming to be like, you know, a defense lawyer like your dad, right? 目指す means to aim, to want to be something. 目指す。目指せ目指せ夢を。目指す to aim for, to head for. Sorry, 当選 that'd be like the selection that you made, I guess. 目指す当選 being elected, yeah. 当選 okay. Selection. I know like 選挙and obviously 選 is 選ぶ, so it's to select. 昔の話だ。This is long in the past. This is a story of the past, or this is something that's in the past. Okay, we have finished this dialogue tree, which means it's a good time for me to go to the toilet. Guys, I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere, and if you do go anywhere, thanks for watching. Give me a minute, alright? I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. 虫の話だ。そうね。Alright. タクシュの書き文章ってカタカナがよく出るよね。Hello, hello, hello. あ、こんばんは。こんばんは。Streamers. Yes. いなくなりましたね。いや、まあ、今は戻ってますけど。Now I'm back. I am back. Did you miss me? Maybe just a little, huh? Just a little bit. Let me see. Tenten guy. Takushu? Who's Takushu? Lots of katakana. There is a lot of katakana in this game. Thanks, Tenten. I missed you too. Uhotomo, are you a Japanese person? 日本人ですか? Uhotomo san. Konnichiwa. You wouldn't really say distinguished. Distinguished actually means like, how'd you say? Distinguished is more like a compliment. It's like stands out. カプコンに所属する高専という人、匠修。Oh, okay. I don't know how to read this one. Yes! あ、よろしくお願いします。I don't know how to read this. Is a name? Like, タクト、I don't know. 匠修。Interesting. Yeah, names are a thing, eh? この配信はですね、主にその英語で視聴者さんにできるだけ、できる限りその日本語を教えようとしていますので、日本人のビューアーさんにもそのよくなんていうか頼るのですので、まあよろしくお願いします。 if I mess up, you know? Help me out, guys. Takumi is the creator of the game. Oh, Takumi Shu. I did not know that. Interesting. Takumi. 日本人じゃないだ。日本人じゃないけど。Yeah, Ikipan. You're pretty good though, as I can tell. So, I'll rely on you too. I'll rely on anyone. I'm very quick to rely, you know? You know me. Or do you? There you go. That's okay. Anyone's, as long as what people are saying is good input, anyone's very, very welcome. Hanasu. So we finished his dialogue tree. そうね。調べる。What next? I need to think. これからどうしようかな。It's an amazing idea. We recommend them. They're so underrated. What other games does he have? Alright, Eve, since I was looking to ask you to fill out 新卒業採用 forms and such, you know, any websites that explain simply I'm trying to apply for jobs in Japan. Oh gosh, no. Ghost Trick. I think I've heard of Ghost Trick. We should definitely look into this. I mean, I've been enjoying this game a lot in almost any aspect. Everything has been fun. I'm sorry, Tintin, that's not really my area of expertise, but I think I know people that may help you with that. If Kroya was still here, I feel like he could help you with that. Let's see. I'm sure someone on the Discord. Maybe post it on the Discord and see if someone can help you out. Maybe I can find some people. 大逆転裁判 about Yuichi's grandpa or something. Damn. I mean, I have the trilogy, so we have like 3 games. For those of you that don't know, I have played Ace Attorney for almost 100 hours. But yeah, like these are just not things that I've done because I've never applied for anything in Japan. Actually, you want to hear a secret? It's not a secret, I keep talking about it, but I've never even been to Japan. So, any like real world stuff is anything like this, like, oh, I want to sign up for a visa or whatever, or I want to fill out that form. It's like, I don't know. That stuff is completely beyond me. Yeah, no, I've just been learning Japanese from the comfort of my own home. I've been doing pretty well though, so, you know, maybe see that as encouragement. No, I've never been. I never had the time or the money to actually go, because Japan is moderately expensive, so if I wanted to go, I wanted to go in a way where I could like experience a bunch of stuff, so you need to save up. But then a bunch of other stuff happened and I went to other countries for reasons, like I got to know my girlfriend and she's from the Philippines, so I went to the Philippines instead. And, you know, at some point you have to make choices where you're gonna go. Well, you can immerse at home. The thing is, what people underestimate is it goes both ways. By the way, I just talked about the Discord. Discord. There. よろしければ Discord にも参加してくださいませ。はい。If you want to, feel free to participate in the Discord as well. So, the thing is, it goes both ways in that, immersion, or lack thereof, is, immersion itself isn't underrated. But you can immerse anywhere. You don't need to be in a country to immerse sufficiently. Not necessarily. It goes the same way the other way around though. There's a lot of people that go to a country thinking that they're going to get really good at the language and then coming back like half a year later, like not doing anything. I know you're already in the Discord. I was more saying to the people that aren't already there. I'm sorry. So like a lot of people go somewhere and they're like, I'm gonna be so good at that language. And then like 6 months later, they're like, I didn't learn anything because all they did was hang out with people that already speak English, or they didn't really get out of their comfort zone, and they didn't actually end up like actively immersing in a meaningful way. So it is a little bit more tricky than that. Japan, I can't believe they made. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. It was so popular. They were like, "Yoshi, 実体化にしましょう. You speak English, you will not improve in your spoken Japanese." Yes, right? Of course. If you just hang around, if you go to Japan as like an exchange student, and all you do is hang out with other English-speaking exchange students, you're probably not gonna get that much better. Just stop speaking Japanese randomly. Yeah, it takes a bit. It's like active effort. Learning a language doesn't inherently become easier just because you're in that country. Ah, Golden Flame sub, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime sub. Welcome. I really appreciate it. Thank you, my man or woman. I don't know which one, so either one, but thank you. 日本人です。はじめまして。はじめまして。初めて来ました。はい。あやーさん。よろしくお願いします。日本人じゃないです。I don't know if I should say that, but yeah, you could probably tell. 見ての通り、今言うのはちょっと難しいと思うけど、いや、そうね。今は多分無理でしょう。この状況の中に。That's true, but it's up to foreigners pretend they don't speak English. Mad? Yeah, pretend you only speak nothing. And thank you for the follow. フォローもありがとうございます。あやさん。すみません。エスペラント語しか話せませんので、日本語でいいでしょうか ?Yes. I had a few foreigner friends who didn't speak English while I was there, and they had the same problem. People spoke English to them, but just didn't speak. Yes, the thing is, immersion is about getting out of your comfort zone, and the act of getting out of your comfort zone is usually something that you have to actively engage in, because it's outside your comfort zone, and usually we don't want to be there. That's kind of the definition of it. So it's an active effort of like taking that step and like going to that bar, going to that like place, going to the exchange, talking to the person, sitting down with a book and actually trying to read. It's effort, no matter where you are. If you're at home, if you're in Japan, it's effort. But if you know that, if you're willing to make the effort, and if you take the steps, it's a gradual process, it's one step at a time. なんていうか、その千里の道も一歩からですね。A journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. ので、そうね、だんだん努力すればなんとかなりますよ。Even if you just make gradual efforts every day, you'll progress. The issue is that it's often outside of the comfort zone. Most Japanese people to just talk to foreigners in general, so there's effort on both sides. Yeah, true. You need to, it's also like an interpersonal kind of thing. You need to also like, you know, if you're a shy person, that makes it harder. So good, it's a bit of pity if you're playing them in such a distracting setting. I'm sorry. It depends on the situation. I often do get distracted for quite a while, but there's also a lot of enjoyment in it for me that I sort of get to, like, I can enjoy these games in a way that I think would genuinely not be possible if I were to play them myself. I personally just get also a kick out of being able to come up with different voices and different things and all the dramatic stuff that happens, and like being able to sort of hopefully present that to you in an entertaining way. That's also a fun aspect for me that I think I would miss out on if I was just playing it myself, because then I wouldn't bother. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff has happened as well. I'm studying this stuff in university classes, not particularly helpful work and grammar, to be honest. I think a university course can help, or a formal course can help, but as with many things, the main effort is probably going to be just you by yourself grabbing a book or like trying to learn something. You know, distract themselves a little, doesn't it? Game grammar tangents wouldn't be. Well, yeah, true. Arguably, that's true. Yeah. You hear about the names and puns in the English version. Yeah, true. I get to hear a lot about the translation as well, which is nice. Let's actually move around. I don't know where to go. I've talked to Mitsurugi about DL65 事件. And now, なるほど。事務所に行く必要はないと思う。ひょうたんこ。Maybe I can talk to Itonoko? Let's try that. A piece of paper I get at the end. We'll still need to study a lot for N2. Yeah, N2 is like a good milestone, I think. The thing with N2 is that if you read a lot, it shouldn't be that hard for you, I think. I mean, it depends on your level, obviously. If sort of the vocab just isn't quite there yet, you'll struggle. But if you're just used to reading as an activity, then you'll struggle less than someone who has maybe focused more on like the talking side. Then yeah, so it's not exactly an extra for me. Yeah, like N2 is definitely like a reading affair. I arguably took N2 when I was already sort of beyond that level a little bit. So I finished the reading really fast. I don't want to brag, okay? I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but it's so funny that I got 100% on listening in N2, even though I guessed like at least 2 answers. I guess like I just got really lucky. I did like, I was sitting there and listening. I was like, oh gosh, I didn't quite catch that. I think it was this. And at least 2 of them, I just completely guessed. And I got 100%. And I got the result and I was like, oh, well, nice. And yeah, the reading, I was worse at the reading. Not that much. I got like 80 something percent on the reading, I think. No, I think I got like 80 to 90. My worst part was the grammar part, I think. But yeah, the reading part was fairly simple. I think I finished the reading part 20 minutes early because I was, again, I took N2 fairly late. Maybe I could have aimed higher and just taken N1 right away. I don't know. I wouldn't have done as well, nearly as well. But yeah, when I got there, I was like, I finished reading halfway. Yeah, I feel like they gave you a lot of time for the reading. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, okay, no. Yeah, for me it was like, I just read at like a normally half quick pace. I tried to like pick up the pace so that I would finish. But like, yeah, I finished like pretty early there. It wasn't that much reading as I expected. 12月、15日、傍時刻、警察署内、刑事課。So we're still at the, oh, there he is. We're at the investigation department at the station, at the police station. Jumping too unfortunate, forgot nearly everything by now. Ooh, okay. Maybe it'll comment that I feel like reading doesn't help me at all in much figuring out correct answers in GPT. Reading comprehension is fine, but feeling correct grammar parts are difficult. I feel like, I don't know, I learned most of what I know. Even speaking, I learned most of what I can do in Japanese just through reading. Most of my speaking, most of my intuitive grammar knowledge. I have studied grammar specifically since, but most of like my intuitive grammar knowledge, most of my vocabulary, my speaking ability, even my listening ability, I have spent more time reading in Japanese by far than I have doing anything else in Japanese, I would say, like actively. So for me, it's worked out pretty well. And I think you can get a lot out of it. But for some people, you may have to like maybe focus more on like getting like the grammar patterns down and like really getting a feeling for that. But yeah. Like the skip sentence, skip paragraph makes no sense. Yeah, the scramble ones are the most difficult ones, I think. I feel like reading doesn't. Oh, I already read that. 人の子、好きっす。どういうことっすか? What are you on about? Like, what are you doing? What does this mean? Kya? Too bad I struggle to write the kanji. I'm really bad at writing kanji too. I mean, you know, if you've watched the stream for any amount of time that I usually have to look stuff up. I've been wanting to get back into like learn to draw some kanji, but it's just I can read them, so my lazy ass is like, nah. Yeah, writing them is just so much more difficult, and I just don't do it much because I don't really have like letters that I write in Japanese, so. どうしたんですか? Oh, that's なるほど。どうしたんですか? What happened? さっき変な女が訪ねてきたっす。Earlier, like a weird woman came to visit us. なるほどさんの紹介で来ましてとか。She said something about like, I came here because なるほど introduced me. Well, 紹介で. Yeah, 紹介で is like the introduction. So I came here because なるほど introduced me to this place, kind of, or told me to come here. Let me see. I'm pretty sure 紹介 here can only mean introduction, present, referral. Yeah, like referral here. Like I was referred to by なるほど to this place, right? なるほどの紹介で. Writing kanji that many people, yeah, I mean, recognizing them, but I can't write them. That's, I mean, depending on what you want to do, that's good enough for the most part. The reason I've been wanting to get back into learning to write them is because I'm writing them on stream, and it has started to become more useful to be like, oh yeah, let me just like quickly write this kanji, and like, so I've been wanting to be like, been wanting to learn a little bit more kanji there. そうね、紹介の紹介で referral. So basically, this woman said something about being introduced, being like referred by なるほど to come here or something like that. Yeah. とか。言ってたっす. That's what she was saying. Natsumi-sanか. Natsumi. Yeah, so Natsumi went here to tell us, well, not really, but to sort of show them the pictures, I think. The Roinator tentacle. More like tentacool. Okay. I'll stop now. 夏目さんか。目撃者増やしてどうするっすか What are we gonna do now that we have more witnesses? 目撃者増やしてどうするっすか So this is like a fairly common thing that happens, which is like something and then 手 and then どうする like 手どうする which is like if that happens, what are we gonna do now? Like now that this has happened and then this 手 here, you have some verb, right? Verb 手. So something, some action happened. So like 増やしてどうするっすか Like 増やす means to increase in numbers or sometimes also in other things, but here like in numbers. So now we have more witnesses. What are we gonna do? Like what now? Kind of like that. I almost feel like I'm cheating myself through a book after looking after a book in Japanese. Like I understand what a sentence means, but no firm grasp and grammar. I don't just understand. Why are you making more witnesses now? Yeah, true. どうする like 増やして yeah, like he is sort of addressing him directly, so you could very much say that like he said like what are you doing? What are you up to? Like 目撃者を増やしてどうするんですか Yeah, true. Good point. So he's like what are you doing? Increasing the number of witnesses. About that seriously, I feel like that's sort of part of the process. Like maybe I've asked you this before, I'm sorry if I have, but how long have you been studying? Just so I can get like a grasp on the general situation. Mitsurugi Kenjo, 死刑にする気かすか Kiss ka? About 1.5 years. See, that's not that long. So I think you're good. I don't think anyone has a, as you call it, firm grasp on grammar after 1.5 years. If you're 1.5 years in and you can, what you said, cheat yourself through reading a book, that's good enough. These things come gradually. Usually in the first few years, you're not going to walk away from most text feeling that you've 100% understood it. That's not generally the case, depending on how easy the text is, but most materials you'll come away thinking, I kind of understood that, or I kind of didn't understand that. But that's usually sort of the area within which you're gonna move. It's not gonna be like, damn, I 100% understood this, or damn, I 0% understood this. No, don't worry. You can say how long you've been studying Japanese if you want to, Kei-sama. Not to worry about it. 1 year is good too. I mean, if you've made it 1 year, chances are you're gonna keep going, because if you haven't dropped out now, then nice, keep going. Ganbatte. Sick or something, breathing through mouth like that. Yeah. So in the first like at least the first 1 or 2 years, it's this thing of like itching closer, or which is not itching, like inching closer, like getting gradually closer to grasping the language. Yeah, true. Sivasco isn't learning at all, but still, you're very a loyal viewer of Ace Attorney. 痛さないで。痛さないで。That's well, for obvious reasons, I've never heard that, but yeah, that sounds funny. Yes, don't give up. Never give up this. So, in this like initial period of the first 1 or 2 years, what you want to do is build like a foundation, and having a good grasp of some grammar points can help. But really, I'm of the firm opinion that you can't really understand a grammar point in its usage fully without having experienced it like many times, even hundreds of times in actual context. So I don't think you can walk away from learning about like the te form once and have understood the te form. I don't think that's how it works. Usually you'll learn about it, you'll be like, okay, it has like these usages, and you'll have a very vague idea in your head of how it works, a very conceptual idea, but not a very practical one. And then you go out, you read and you listen, and you see like all of these usages, and you start to form links, and you're like, okay, this like that, and this and that. And this is mostly an automatic process. It's not like an active thing. You can think about it, but mostly you'll just have to give your brain some time to figure it out. And you can help it by learning grammar points and reviewing and studying. But in the end, you just have to give your brain the breathing room and the means that it needs to make sense of things. And then you'll start forming connections, quite literally. And then after a pretty long time, I mean, estimates say that, I think studies say that a native English speaker or similar speaker of a European language takes what, like, however many thousand hours to learn Japanese, right? That's a pretty good estimate, I think. It takes a long time, because it's a very different thing. So, you know, even after 1,000 hours, even after 2,000 hours, even after 10,000 hours, you'll still have things you haven't 100% understood. And even in your native language, you have things you probably haven't 100% understood either. But, you know, the point is, don't worry too much about it. If you want to, like, jump in and you have a sentence that you're like, I know what this sentence means, but I don't understand the exact structure behind it, feel free to always bring it up here or on the Discord and we can talk about it. Other people will try and help you out. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to dissect a thing you don't understand, but what you shouldn't worry too much about is, again, not being at that 100%. This is really not a worry that you should have. There you go. That was my whole talk about. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Mitsurugi Kenji o shikei ni suru kisu ka? Suru kisu ka? Why do I add a ka in there? Suru kisu ka? Do you wanna have Mitsurugi? Do you wanna have Prosecutor Mitsurugi executed or something? Bored, exhausted Japanese when you couldn't grasp some of the rule. It's more like intriguing myself solving that. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Not really. I get bored and exhausted with many things. I did for a long time with playing piano. I've been a little bit more motivated again to play a little bit more. But yeah, I tend to get exhausted and burnt out with many things that I try and do, but never really with Japanese. I don't think there has ever been a like whole week that I didn't do some Japanese in the last like 8 years. So no, not really. Japanese is like the one thing that I've always felt was really fun. No matter how much I would struggle, I would still find like enjoyment in it. But I realized that it's not like that for everyone. I've seen people that are very frustrated and they need to find other ways to deal with that. For me, it has always felt like quite fun, and it was always something that I did because I enjoyed it. If I stopped enjoying it, I would have stopped doing it a long time ago. There's also been many different like periods within my study of Japanese, starting with knowing nothing and then just finding out how to even study it, basically on my own. And Non-san, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. And then just figuring out how to even study it without anyone telling me how to. I started basically on my own. I think I said this in the past. When I started learning, I didn't really talk to anyone about it. I just sort of went on Google. I found like some apps. そうや。いや、少しだけです。少しだけというか、なんとなく、コミュニケーションができるよう、な実力です。そういう感じ。よろしくお願いします。So I just found some stuff, and that was like the period in my like learning where it was all chaotic and I didn't really know what I was doing. Then it was the period of where I'd figured out what I liked doing, which was I liked reading a lot. I did my Anki. I did everything like that. And then I went on to the next period, which was a few years later, which I felt quite comfortable with my Japanese to the point where I could at least understand most things. And I was like, this is a good level. I'd understood a lot of things, and I was like, maybe I can help other people. So I joined some communities. I started helping other people. Through that, I learned a heck of a lot more about grammar. すごいネイティブな日本語になってるすごいそんなわけないですよ。まだまだ褒めてくれてありがとう。Thank you for the compliment. I have still ways to go. 知らないことまだ山ほどあります。There's still at least one or two Mount Everests full of things I don't know. I learned a lot through answering people's questions because, believe it or not, but trying to answer other people's questions is really fun for me. I was at the point where I was pretty confident in my ability to find information because I'd spent a few years now getting the information that I needed using mostly just Google and stuff. I was getting pretty good at knowing how to find things out. I was like, what do I need to ask Google so that Mr. Google gives me the information that I need? I guess you could call it ググり方。Google のGoogle の、達人みたいな。So, I kind of knew how to find the stuff that I was looking for, and I knew how to find the stuff other people were looking for. So sometimes someone would ask something, and I had no idea. I was like, that's a good question. So I would spend half an hour, just looking for some information. I would learn a lot. そうね、自分は逆にこのゲームを英語でプレイして勉強してます。おー、それはいいね。はい、お互い、頑張りましょう。Google の達人、そうね。ググり方。ググり。That aside, sorry, I missed like a big message there from Seriously. That aside, it's not like an alternative because I'm sure as hell I'm too lazy to properly study, so either of them from manga, YouTube, Let's Plays or not at all. There you go. I mean, you'll figure it out. そうね、今はちょっとその、なんていうか、個人の勉強の、個人の勉強の旅かな。個人の、この数年の勉強仕方について、ちょっと話してた。こんならやっぱり語彙ですね。言いたいことを語彙がないと、いや、悔しい。そう。That's a big thing, yeah. You get quite good at pretending. You get quite good at maneuvering your way around it. ノンさん、フォローありがとうございます。You get quite good at maneuvering yourself around it. Like, it's like mental acrobatics. It's like, 何か言いたいことがあると、その、なんとなくその、うまく、説明する語彙が足りないときには、その、なんとなく、その、なんつうか、知らない語彙を使わずに、その、知らない言葉を説明して、その他の言葉を使ってその言葉を説明するのは、だんだん、こう、上手くなる気がします。I feel like you'd get better at like maneuvering your way around it the more you do it. 英語できるようになりたいので、勉強頑張ります。はい。一緒に頑張りましょう。Let's all try our best. Baby steps, you know? If I'm trying to say widow, but I don't know that word, that guy's wife. Yeah, that kind of thing. You get quite good at like something like that, like at again, maneuvering. It's like maneuvering around obstacles, but it's difficult sometimes, and this still happens to me all the time. This is something that maybe that puts you at ease, I don't know. This is something that happens to me all the time where I talk to a Japanese person or to someone in Japanese, and I maneuver myself into a dead end, and that just happens. If you're not completely fluent at a language, that will happen to you. It has sort of stopped happening to me in English. That doesn't happen to me in English anymore. I consider myself fluent enough in English to where I can keep talking. I never maneuver myself into a corner in English where I'm like, oh, this sentence doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't happen anymore, which is nice. That's a nice thing. But in Japanese, it still happens all the time where I'm like, I started this sentence and I don't know where I'm going. And you just get lost along the way. And sometimes you have to be like, never mind, let me say it again. Or like, ごめん、もう一度言い換えます or something like that. You say it again, you start over. Or you try and fix it. But it's really hard because if your sentence gets too long, you're like, damn it, I'm like 3 conjunctions in and I don't even know where my sentence started. Yeah. Long for was 狼と how do you rate that? 香辛料, right? Spice and wolf. It was a huge challenge. I didn't comprehend well, but luckily I already knew. Yeah. My ability skyrocketed. If you have a very challenging thing, a very challenging book or something, I feel like there's a sweet spot in there where it's just challenging enough that you cannot not learn new things, but you still like inch your way forward, like you crawl your way through, and it's still like enjoyable enough that you make tremendous progress. And that's a really fun thing to do. For me, I was reading Tokyo Ghoul a few years ago actually, and it was the first manga that I read that didn't have any furigana, so I was forced to like look up words all the time, and I read it paperback or like paper format or whatever, or like non-digital, and I really had to look up all of these words, and because looking them up was such a pain in the ass, that was like great motivation. Oh, Monogatari series, you mean this one? I'm actually reading it right now. This is I've almost finished Gekan now. So this is Bakemonogatari Gekan. So I've almost finished that. So yeah, I really like Ishin's writing too. I think Ishin's writing is perfect for someone that just thinks Japanese is fun, because I feel like Nishio thinks that too. So what was I saying? Right, I was reading Tokyo Ghoul and didn't have any furigana, so I was like forced to painstakingly look up every single word that I didn't know, and I was very diligent. I was very disciplined with myself. I would not move on if I didn't know a word, and since it was so annoying, the motivation to remember that word was pretty big. And over the course of finishing the, like, I think it's 10 volumes, over the course of finishing those 10 volumes, and I put it aside for a while and did some other stuff, but I learned a tremendous amount of vocab, and I learned to recognize a tremendous amount of words without any furigana, and that's when I first really started to be able to read stuff without furigana in a sort of like a comfortable way. So sometimes you just have to tackle a mountain, but then when you're at the top, you can see pretty far, so it's nice. Analogies brought to you by me. But yes, I like Nishin's writing. I think it's very fun. It's very fun. Yeah, demo, but okay. Yeah. And not only looking up words, that is like physical exercise, yeah. 見ちゃったものはしょうがないですよ。I mean, it can't be helped if she saw it, right? 隠すわけにはいかないでしょ? There's no way that we can hide that, right? We shouldn't be like hiding that away. それは詭弁っす。詭弁。この場合、詭弁。これでしょ? Play on words. これか。詭弁? What else could it mean? 詭弁. Oh, okay, I guess he's saying like it's more a figure of speech or whatever. Like he was just sort of being angry, but he doesn't mean that we actually should not have witnesses and stuff. So it's sophistry. Sophistry is a difficult word. What actually is the definition of sophistry? Definition. Sophistry. 英語の勉強にもなるのな。The use of clever but false arguments, especially with the intention of deceiving. Yeah, word mincing. I mean, his intention is to sort of, like, we just pointed it out to him that the alternative would basically be to, like, ignore evidence. And, like, he thought for a while, he was like, don't mince your words. I think mincing your words would be probably pretty good translation there, so thank you. 難しい日本語。So yeah, he's like, don't give me that. Like, don't give me those tricky reasonings or whatever. Yeah, wait a minute. He's just angry. Natsumi no shougen about Natsumi's testimony. それで、Natsumiさんがなんて? So what did Natsumi say in the end? Mitsurugi検事が、ピストルを撃つところを見ていたそうっす。そうっす。It seems that she saw Mitsurugi shoot the pistol. She saw that moment where Mitsurugi shot the pistol. そうね。また、その、キャラクターの舌が持ちになる現象を、目撃してしまいました。I still don't understand that. Can anyone explain to me why, in this game, when the characters are surprised and their tongue comes out, it's white? どうして白い? どうしてその舌が白くなって出てくるの? 糸の子の、口癖すが pal になっててんだろうと思ってた。pal, maybe, that's like, I could understand how that would happen. その pal っていう翻訳は確かに悪くはないと思います。そうです。Yeah, I don't know. Is that what he says in the English version? I think that kind of works. He's like, なんていうか、丁寧じゃないわけでもないけど、そのちょっと、なんていうか、普通の丁寧語で喋るよりももうずっと親しい感じ。He's buddy with you, you know? すに直訳できる英語を ないんじゃない？いや、それはないでしょうね。There's no, like, direct translation. What's pal? Pal is like 友達みたいな、親しい単語ね。その、他人に、なんていうか？ Like when you're friends with someone. What's up, pal? 相棒のような。Yeah, a little bit like that. He says sir and pal a lot. Yeah. Friend, buddy. Buddy, yeah, buddy. Makes him sound chummy. I think it works. Yeah, I think it works. I think that's fine. I get where they would... I get how they would get to that translation. Let's just say. そうね。まあ、とりあえず、確かに、その、キャラクターの口癖を翻訳するのは大変でしょうね。しかも、証拠写真まであったっす。She even had like proof pictures, evidence pictures. まで。Yeah, even like it went that far, right? This usage of まで。そのまでの使い方。証拠写真まであったっす。So she even had evidence pictures. それなら僕も見ましたよ。Those. Yeah, I saw that too. そのすは下っ端って感じがする。下っ端。What's 下っ端 again? I need to find that out. 下っ端。って感じ。そうね。Blazos, thank you for the follow. フォローありがとうございます。Minion, yeah, like an underling. So, yeah, I mean, he is kind of that. にしても、糸の子さんにも下っ端がいるじゃん。あいつ、刑事だもんね。教育会計かな。Maybe. I feel like now we're getting into amounts of nuance that I'm not even sure anymore. Sports oriented. いや、まあね。話してるとこは確かにいつも元気そうで。I don't know. He plays a lot English here. He say paddle a lot. The Japanese release of the TS version came with English translation, but it was by no means the original text. Yeah, they took a lot of liberties, I think, which I don't really see an issue with that. そうね。それなら僕も見ましたよ。Yeah, I saw those too. It wasn't the TV version, which never left Japan. Interesting. Yeah, that one. I keep forgetting, but this game is much older than I thought it was. I thought the DS version was actually the first version, but I was long since told that that was not the case. この写真じゃ誰が撃ったか見えませんけどね。With this picture, no one can really see who shot, right? No one can really see the person that shot. ですの敬語がすごくなんつうかこれ砕けた形だからね。やっぱ基本的には下っ端が使う言葉のイメージですよね。そうね。It's like a really weird area where it's like it's not completely disrespectful. It's still sort of he's still like being a little polite with us, but it's also being really buddy just like other people mentioned as well. Just stay 5 to 7 minutes. Sure. Guys. One sec. I just need to help my girlfriend with something real quick. So, give me a second, okay? I might be... She says 5 to 7 minutes, so feel free to grab something to drink, listen to some music, maybe go to the toilet, and I'll be right back. ちょっと、彼女が、何か、助けを呼んできたので、ちょっと失礼します。5分くらいなら済ませるでしょう。I think it'll be like 5 minutes. Don't get divorced. I'll try not to. Hey baby call. Should I call you now? それなりに使う人はいます。Yeah. Are we still talking about す実際すなんて使う人はいない。どうかな。母語話者じゃないからそういうには。はい、ちょっと失礼します。 Alright, I'm back. Did everyone have fun? はい、すべては、解決しました。In a good way. Everything's kind of worked out. I tried to help her with answering a question on some form. So I think everything's pretty good. I missed a lot of chat. みんなもまだその、すの使い方について話してたんでしょ？アニメや漫画の世界に行くでよかったのか。まあ、なるほど。なるほど。大人になったら、あまり使う、そうね。大人になったらあまり使うシチュエーションはないけど、学生なんかは結構使う場合が多いよ。ですの、派生として、ごめん、ちょっとその、皆さんが書いたメッセージが気になってますので派生としてのすは、口が滑る現れるけど、いくつのように、動詞に使う、元が使うですという間違った文法なので、普段は言わない。そうね、糸の子が、糸の子のそのすの使い方は確かに、いやまあゲームなので、キャラなのですので、ゲームのキャラなんだから、やっぱ、なんというか、in English you would say it's dialed up to 11. it's turned up to 11. It's more than you would usually say. 彼女 reveal when. Maybe if she comes to visit. Wish a different character was trying to pause so could. No, that's not Naruto, that's my way. I wonder why Kappa anyways. Good question. 全然知らん。写真の右側の人はポーズ的によしに見えるから、現場、猫の可能性が、いや、これ知らない。What is this? That's not マレ、that's something else. ビレゾン。Not completely unthinkable. ビレゾン。可能性がビレゾン。Interesting. I've never seen that. ネットスラング。そうね。ここにも書いてある。インターネットスラング。ビレ。かすか。Interesting. よし。It just looks like a candle if you ask me. このメジャーはカッパなのは、この人の存在する人物で、本人がカッパが好きだからぜひ絵文字の名前をカッパにしてくれて Twitch に行ったのからだよ。マジこれって先輩後輩の関係でその後輩から後輩がおちゃらけてる性格なら使う。そうね、like if you're really friendly with your senpai, then maybe you talk like that, right? Or you just go full on tameguchi or something. よしとか、現場にすぐわかるよ。Interesting. 犬です。犬っす。is a meaning and pronunciation. But するです。する never happens because する is wrong. Yeah. 現場猫。I don't know what 現場猫 is. 現場猫って何ですか？Didn't Ekipan also ask that? ググってみる。はい。画像を検索するとすぐわかる。OK。これが、現場猫。これ、マスコット？ Interesting。見えるなI can see everything. I can see for miles and miles and miles. この写真じゃ誰が撃ったか見えませんけどね。So with this picture, you don't know who shot. And they had a sign out to classroom listening all common mistakes from the most recent weeks and how many times each one happened. Interesting. 元の右側の人のポーズは完璧に現場猫でしょ確かに確かにね。 よし。合ってます。はい。I agree. That was number one. Yep. Yeah, verb this. I feel like another one would be something like, 形容詞プラスだ。かっこいいだみたいな。よくある、よくある間違い。彼女、これからその写真を拡大するって言ってたっす。She said that from now on she'll be spreading this picture. しまったです。犯人は現場猫です。確信。かもしれない。その可能性が、その可能性がだんだん高くなる。どうしてwait. どうしてどうして ?OK。どうしてのネタもこれから元なんですか ?I don't know that one. ミスです。Yeah, I thought so, but sometimes I always give people like the benefit of the doubt, just because like sometimes I think things are typos when they may just be things I don't know. So yeah. テーマ持って、どうしてでも同じ現場猫だよ。Okay, interesting. So yeah, she said that she's gonna spread the pictures. 画像は荒くなる、画像は荒くなるけど、もう少しはっきりするはずや。とか。荒くなるけど、荒くなる。荒い Which 荒い is this? Rough? よく見えないから荒くなる画像は荒くなるけどもう少しはっきりするはずやとかそうね荒いSo the picture is rough but I think I can work something out Wait which one is it? どっちでもいいってことですか漢字的にSo yeah like the picture is kind of rough but I can figure something out That's what she said. So she thinks she can improve the quality. 拡大 Did I say 拡大 or did I say like 広大 I think I said 広大。拡大ですね。多分拡大を広大と読み間違えた。マジか。洗いが正しいと思う。画像度が低い。そうね。多分、洗いが正解だ。よし、はい。違う、魔族店の略したかないんか。People are talking about things that I have no idea about now. 逆に、これ、I don't know how to read this. Something, 細。繊細。繊細。Right, 繊細 was the other one. That was hard to read. 繊細。繊細な何か。いや、繊細とかだからな。あらや正解だ。Okay. So it's like the opposite of not. Yeah, I could see how that would be like the opposite of that. Sometimes, maybe. Interesting. 街角、魔族ってそんな略したかないか。I don't know. 拡大 She's gonna spread them? 間違いなく三剣に不利な証拠として拡大写真が出てくるぞ。So 間違いなく So beyond the doubt, there's no doubt 三剣に不利な証拠として拡大写真が出てくるぞ。So there's no doubt that how should I translate this? Hello, do you know Japanese? Yes, I know a good amount of Japanese. 間違いなく、三剣の不利な証拠として。So, without a doubt, this will be, 拡大写真が出てくるっていう。What is, what is that? シーサイドコーパラス。I don't know. That doesn't sound like Japanese. That sounds like 外来語。法廷に提出される。 Ah, yes, that makes sense. Okay. Do you know English? Actually, I don't. I sort of the way I communicate in English is that I make random sounds and I'm just incredibly lucky. And it just always just kind of works out. But I actually don't speak any English. These are like right now I'm making random sounds. I'm just the luckiest person on earth. So every random sound I make just happens to be absolutely perfect for every given situation. And yeah, that's how I communicate. It's like this very infinitesimally small chance. No one listens to Tenten guy. Did I miss something that Tenten said? Now we only speak Dutch. I don't speak Dutch, so yeah. Is there any Japanese here? Yeah, there's actually like a handful of Japanese people here right now. There you go. 間違いない。So, okay, I get what this means now. 間違いなく、三剣に不利な証拠として、拡大写真が出てくるぞ。So, yeah, there's no doubt that, dude, you can't just come in here. コーポラスなんて名前をつけたら本物のコーポラスが、裸足で逃げるぞ。You can't just come in here. You can just come in here and ask for translation requests. What song is it? It's actually New Goons. You know, there is yeah, sure. There is a Reddit for this, you know? Reddit. If you just want translations, which is fine. Reddit.com r/translator. There is a proper place for you to do this, which is r/translator. You can do it here if you want to. I don't want translation. じゃあ変な歌詞だな。いや、まあ歌詞だしね。その歌を翻訳する、まあ翻訳というか、シーサイドコーパラス。That doesn't, I mean, that's not Japanese, I think. That's a loan word. Have you tried and just do a picture search, maybe? わかんない。翻訳、その探索しても、やっぱよくわかんない。シーサイドコーパラス、like a seaside something. Seaside means seaside. That's just English, I'm pretty sure. And コーポラス, I don't know. But seaside means, I'm pretty sure that means seaside, like an apartment building. Yeah, so like a seaside apartment building. Nakashima Miyuki, by the sea. Yeah, probably, right? Should be that. こうなるしょ。I have never heard the word コーポラス, but maybe. Oh yeah, apartment. So it just means seaside apartment. There you go. Seaside コーポラス. Yeah. From Lorenzi, is this a bug? It just says from, but it doesn't tell me where. Interesting. Or am I running out of space? From. That's good to know though. No, it's both of these words. Really should have started there. Bug! That's okay. This actually hasn't happened that much yet. Shisaido. Yeah, so this is not really Japanese. It's mostly English and loanwords. There you go. I think my Chrome just crashed. Ooh. That's, okay. We'll just pretend like Chrome is non-existent. Ooh, there you go, it's back. Whew, that was scary. There you go. That will be $10 for that help. No, never mind. The power of Google じゃん。そうね。リバーサイドホテルなら知ってる。そうね。確かに、いつもそうなんですけど、日本語の一番難しい部分は確か日本語ではなく外来語。The most difficult part of learning Japanese is understanding all the loanwords. 間違いなく。So yeah, if this gets presented in court, this will be very disadvantageous. Disadvantageous for Mitsurugi. とても不便。Google のパワーまずいな。This is no good. とにかく、明日の証人は彼女っす。Anyways, the witness for tomorrow is her. この歌の歌詞を今ちょっと見てたけど、これはあれだな。すごい、ボロ小屋の海の家をシーサイドコーパラスってかっこつけた名前つけてるって歌だな。そうか。歌はいつもこう、 いや、歌詞を見てもそのよくわかんないっていう感じですね。だって、ポエジーだもんね。It's poetry. I hate the word ドイツ、what? ドイツ語 What's that? Why does Florida have its own language? だってばよ。So anyways, the witness for tomorrow is gonna be her. あれ？もう一人の目撃者はどうしたんですか？ What happened to the other witness? それが、とりあえず、キャンセルなったみたいっす。キャンセルになったみたいっす。Well, anyways, they kind of cancelled. Or like, that's kind of off. That's not happening. オランダ語って、ミッキーマウスの母語だって。マジ？ Is that just a joke or is that true? キャンセル。明日の What did I just click? I don't know actually. Past Eve, tell me. キャンセル。あ、明日の裁判、そうね。明日の What did I just click? I don't know actually. Thank you, Past Eve. ありがとう、過去のイブさん。だからカッコつけてシーサイドコーパラスなんて横文字の名前をつけたところでネズミがこれはい wait ネズミがwait I don't actually know this one いずり回るような海沿いのボロ小屋なんだよ。はいずり回る、そうね、はいずり、そのはい夜入るみたいな。そう、right。いやいやいや、OK。ありがとう。で、その、いや、なんつうか、英語の外来語を横文字と呼ぶのは、僕、まあ、個人的にはあまり見ませんね。その、とても独特な、単語。キレミ。What's that? ケレンミ。Interesting. ケレンミ。あ、カレンミたっぷりの歌ですね。ケレンミ。I don't know what that means either. ケレンミ。そうね。歌の名前は何でしたっけ？何か島。基本的に日本語は、縦書き。文化だからね。そうね。外来からの、資料とかはその横書きだから、その、ローマ字も最初は横文字って呼ばれてたからね。とは聞いたんですけど。That's what I heard. Best, and do you have any advice for me who just doesn't know enough words and doesn't enjoy reading fiction in general? Ooh, read newspapers? 和製英語なのかな？コーパラス。いや、まあ、シーサイドは和製英語じゃないと思う。だって意味はほぼ同じ。英語にもシーサイド、その海沿いっていう意味はそのまんま。だけど、コーポラス、コープス。or what would you say? これは確か、英語のつもりなら多分あまり、その本来の英語のことはあまり使われてない気がするけど。いや、まあ、corporate house らしい。あ、それなら確かに和製英語そのもの。That's true. If that's the case, then that's really totally 和製英語。Newspapers are a little tricky, but I could try that. Yeah, it's like if you don't enjoy fiction, that makes it harder. Because I mostly read fiction. I really like fiction. But yeah, newspapers would be your go-to, or blogs. So if you find a blog that you like, or something like that, or read internet like website articles. So yeah, didn't expect that kind of syntax construction. I'm sure maybe it was form named. It was long to show. Call it corporate house. Yeah, if it's corporate plus house, like何でしたっけ？コーポラス Then it's, yeah, that is 和製英語。不思議ですね。Pretense, affection, showiness. 明日はMitsurugi Kenjiにとってはいきなり絶対絶命っす。For Mitsurugi, tomorrow is gonna be a make or break kind of situation. Like 絶対絶命。That's like desperate situation. Yeah, being driven into a corner, being cornered last extremity. Yeah, so like tomorrow is gonna be like an extreme, a life or death situation for Mitsurugi. Corporate house. Yeah, there you go. Must have been some weird like glitch. She's talking about a cat. 縦書き、そうね。明日は we've had that. Sorry, sometimes I get distracted. 目撃者ははっきり犯人の瞬間を見ているという。犯行。目撃者ははっきり犯行の瞬間を見ているというし、the witness is claiming that she clearly saw the crime happening and 発砲した時の写真まで出てくるっす。And we even have a picture of when the shot was fired. I think that's 発砲, right? 発砲 shooting something. No, not that. これじゃない。発砲 There you go. Firing a gun, discharging a gun. Corporate house の略だそうです。そうですね。これは確かに和製英語の不思議な世界。不思議な世界。It's the mysterious and wonderful world of 和製英語。I mean, it's clearly like, it's like to the extreme. He's a character, right? So this is just his kuchiguse. You see this often in, yeah, it's not real person. Yeah, you see this often in fiction and mostly like games, anime, manga and stuff. Well, anime and manga is like kind of the same since the dialogue is often one-to-one. But stuff like character quirks or gobi are pushed to the extreme, where you see this a lot in One Piece, or take something like Animal Crossing, where the gobi are very exaggerated, where every character has a way to end a sentence that only they have, and it's very special, and it's basically a word that they own. So yeah, character quirks manifested in speech patterns is something that is very common in Japanese fiction, in like games and anime sort of type stuff that you don't really see in Western writing. I wouldn't say in English, let's say. 日本のヤンキー漫画見ればすなんてたくさん出てくるよ。そうね。うん。そのなんていうかキャラクター用語みたいな。So there's just like キャラクターの口癖がすごく強調されてる。日本語のゲームとかアニメの中に。It's like, if it's games and anime, that like these character quirks, these stuff is like extremely emphasized. So yeah, he uses it to the point where it's no one would really use it that much. He uses like almost everything he says. Except actually the one time he didn't use it was when he was talking to his underlings. When he was commanding the other people to do what they need to do, then he wasn't using it, because in the end is still sort of a diss. So when he's not being polite, he won't use it actually. どう考えても勝てそうもないぞ。No matter how you think about it, this doesn't seem winnable. でも、千尋さんが教えてくれた。But 千尋 told me. あいつが無罪なら、どこかに見落としがあるんだ。If he's not guilty, there must be something that we can do. It's r/translator. r/translator. This one. Unrecognized command. Just let me send the thing. r/translator. Sorry, my chat thought that was a command, so there you go. あいつが無罪なら、if he's not guilty, then there must be something you're missing. Okay, 三剣のこと about 三剣。三剣検事は国選弁護士の、そうね。国選弁護士を頼むつもりらしいっす。Apparently, Mitsurugi wants to rely on the state... What's that called? The state chosen attorney? Like the attorney given to you by the state that you need to have. I forgot what that's called. 国選弁護人、国選弁護士。 court appointed, yeah, the court appointed attorney. So like the attorney given to you, right? 国選弁護士. This is 弁護人, but 弁護士 is the same. So I assume public defender. I feel like there might be, but I'm not sure. Okay, we don't have, so yeah, appointed. The appointed lawyer, basically. So not something that you choose. It's just something that's given to you. Something like that. Public defender, maybe, yeah. So it seems that Prosecutor Mitsurugi wants to go with the state-appointed lawyer. さっき手続きを頼まれたっす. I was just ordered to do the preparations, kind of. Unlucky. Hello, こんにちは. Hello. Is that a bear? これクマ? あ、いや、クマじゃない。いいね。Hi, hi. How are you doing? 手続き. Procedures, yeah, the process, the formalities. Oh, that's already an Animal Crossing. Nice. I'm doing good, and you? I'm doing just fine, actually. Doing pretty well. Just playing some Ace Attorney. さっき手続きを頼まれたっす. I was just ordered to do all the formalities earlier. でもまだ間に合うっす. But we can still make it. もう一度検事に会ってほしいっす. I want you to meet with him one more time. I want you to meet with the prosecutor one more time. With Mitsurugi, basically. そしてあんたが and then you あんたが彼の弁護をするっす. お願いっす. And then you defend him. Please, I beg of you. 彼を助けられるのはあんたしかないっす. You're the only one who can save him now. Yes, it's my calling. What was that? 運命。これこそ我が運命。これぞ我が歩まざるを得ない道。That friendship is so wholesome. Yes, that's true. They really, Itonoko really respects Mitsurugi above everything. 使命かも。そうね、使命の方が合ってるよね。確か、使命。I like 使命。When I was playing Final Fantasy 15, 使命 came up all the time. Final Fantasy 15やった時、その使命という言葉がいつも出まくってた。出まくる？出てくるのがすごく、頻繁に出てきた。出てくる人みんなバッチ突きつけてきたんだかな。I didn't actually. I hate this. Some love it, some hate it. It's the Marmite of sentence enders. Actually, I haven't done it to everyone, but I've been starting to do it more. あんたに見せてもらいたいのはただ一つ。All I want you to show me is one thing. カッパっす。カッパ HD っす。Mitsurugi Kenji からの依頼状っす。I just want you to show me the request, like the request of Mitsurugi hiring you as a lawyer. Alright. よし。多分、逆転裁判のことはここまでにしましょうか。だって3時間経ってるし、普段は、いつ、どのくらい配信してる how long have I been streaming? 3 hours and a half. Should we keep going more? I'm gonna keep streaming probably. Do you wanna keep going a little bit? Should we do 4 hours? 4時間にするのは4時間にしようか Should we make 4 hours? Keep going. I'm not tired yet. I would keep streaming either way. Soy sauce. Hola, soy Eve. We got super distracted. That's true, yeah. Alright, let's keep going. He wants me to talk to Mitsurugi again, so I might as well. 24-hour stream today. No. Next Sunday is gonna be a longer stream. It's my birthday stream, so it's gonna be a bit longer. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna be playing games, talking, hanging out all day. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I still need to see what my schedule's like. I think next Sunday I'm mostly free though. So yee. もう寝るっす。寝ないでください。Yeah, man. 寝てもいいです。はい。おやすみ。I think the ads talk on Yuka was most distracted from game so far. Maybe. I feel like I've gone on longer tangents. Okay. もうちょっと。逆転裁判やりましょう。次は、まだ、Mitsurugiと会うよね。いきなり、その音楽が悲しくなる。Suddenly, the music is sad again. Oh yeah, I've gone on pretty long tangents. I don't mind tangents. I think tangents are fun. みっちゃんいました。話す。話せることないじゃん。この写真。何か言いたいことが。Tangents are the best. Yes. This is if this is my stream, this is me. Tangent! Oh, that's not a tangent. Tangent! That's closer, but it's still not a tangent. Wait, why is it so hard? There. Tangent. Oh, wait. 90 degrees. And that's how you do a tangent. And if, you know what? If you want to do a tangent on a graph, that's called the inclination. And if you want the... and if you do the relation between this would be called delta y and this would be called delta x, and actually the inclination delta y divided by delta x is actually usually called m, the inclination. And actually, if you derive the function f of x at a point x0, if x0 is here, okay, then actually what you get is actually... Never mind, that's enough. That's enough. It's enough math for now. There you go. Yes, there you go. That was our calculus tangent. Looks almost like a tangerine. That's a pretty good joke. So Mitsurugi in the hand, yes. Delta Y is Mitsurugi's nose. Yeah. Galileo みたいになってる。Galileo? I think it'd be more like I don't know who was it. Thank you for the 100 bits. Some more math. Here's some more math. Yes, that's the number 100. Or Einstein. No, Einstein didn't figure out derivation. Einstein figured out relativity. Was it? I mean, Newton figured out calculus, but I'm pretty sure like basic derivation rules and stuff, did they exist before? I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure. Einstein figured out that we all dumb. We all dumb. Thanks for the 100 bits, foolish sprites. I appreciate it. ガリレオ、一時期流行った日本のドラマ数学者が主人公。そうか。ガリレオ。Interesting. I didn't know that. それは知らなかったです。はい。すごい。数学者が主人公。いいね。そういうのがもっと必要。その、世界に数学のかっこよさを、見せつけるように。Could you play the song on piano or is it that level yet? No, I can't. I would have to like sit down for a long time and try and figure it out. I could probably like figure out the main melody right now a bit, but figuring out the chords and stuff would take me a long time. I'm just not that good yet at playing anything by ear. Detailing principles of calculus from over 2,000 years ago, I think. Damn. Well, the Greeks were smart people, you know, and they had a lot of free time. Do I know how to read sheet music? Yes, I'm not very good at it. I need some practice, but I know how to read it. Reading sheet music is easy if you play piano. If you're a piano player, reading sheet music is like super easy because you just have gosh, I'm gonna embarrass myself. Well, how many lines is it? It's 5 lines, right? Yeah, you have 5 lines. 3, 4. Is it? It's 4 or 5. 5 lines, right? That looks like it's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's correct. It's correct. So you have 5 lines, and you have like a note here. This would be like this would be an A, right? So you have a note here, which I guess this one would be like. Would this be like this? Whatever. You have like an A, and this is like an A, and this would be like a key on your piano, right? So you have 8 keys on your piano. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8th one is the octave. So if this is a C, and then you have a black key in the middle here, you have a black key here, you have one here, here, and here. And then this is another C, right? So if the A is here, if this is the A, and then it's pretty easy because then you just go up by 1, and then you just go up by 1 here. So this is a B, and this is a B, right? If this is an A, this is a B. And then next one is 1 up is just a C. That's why reading sheet music for a piano player is like pretty easy because it just goes in order, right? So this would be a G. So you just go here to a G, and then the next one is an F. That's an F. So it's just その一つ一つなんつうかその一つ一つ上とか下に行くとだんだん音が低くなり、高くなり。But I couldn't play anything if I didn't hear it before. I couldn't figure out how long the note was. Yeah, so like the length is maybe a little bit tricky, but you get used to it when you just have like a beat and you know how to count them. Then it becomes easier. But yeah, reading sheet music isn't that hard. What's hard is getting really good at it, where you can read it and it translates to finger movements really fast. 花見か花は見かあそれそのMitsurugiのwait finger movements really fast. It's not there yet. I deleted it already. 花見か花は Okay, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking if it was still there. それそのMitsurugiの Okay. ごめん。今その見ている方にとってどういう、画像なのかはそのチェックしてないから僕が、その画面の上に何かなんつうか何かを書くときには結局まあ普段はそのチェックしないとその僕が書いていることしか見えないからそのたまにはどこに書いているのか確認してないからSo when I write on screen, sometimes I just look at what I'm writing and I don't actually see where I'm writing. So I may have like drawn a little Rudolph nose on him there. But what kills me are the chords. Yeah, reading like chords is hard. But I feel like if you practice enough. 日本語日本語日本語日本語です。はい。Tiro Finale, hello. If you practice enough, you will probably start to see the patterns. I am of the belief. Listen guys, I'm very bad at playing the piano, okay? I'm very bad at like reading sheet music in general. I know how to do it, but I'm just not adept at it. So you can get good at almost anything. You can good at almost anything if you do it enough. Your brain is really good at recognizing patterns. If you do it for 1,000 times, your brain is going to be so good at seeing a combination of 3 notes and being like, that's a C chord. That's just how we are. We learn straight flute, but I think it's called recorder in English. Yeah, I actually did that too. No word to record. It's weird that they call it recorder. Yeah, but yeah, chords can be really tricky. But I think if you're a musician and you do it, you practice every day, you read sheet music every day, eventually your brain will be like so good at these things because eventually you'll have seen like almost any chord. Obviously there's thousands and thousands of combinations, but if you do it for thousands of hours, eventually you'll be so good that your brain will just sort of recognize it. And it's the same for like, I mean, it's like if you think about it, そういえば日本人が ABC Sorry, そのあやふみのメッセージは全然読んでないから今ちょっとその読もうと思いました。そういえば日本人が ABC、予想を書いたのは、届いた？いや違う、解いた？書いた？解いたのにコロナで全く話題にならなかった。へえ。So, in Japan, ABC conjecture. Oh, wait, I didn't know that. For every positive number, there exists only finite many triples, ABC, coprime, prime, integer, ABC, such that. Wow, that's really cool, actually. Not sure what that means. That's really interesting. Okay, there exists only finitely many triples, ABC of coprime positive integers with A plus B equals C, such that C is smaller than the Rad would be like the radical. I think that's these are real numbers, right? So then I'm not quite sure for rad. Interesting. Okay, this is always fun. It always is like intriguing to me when I hear like new math proofs that are happening, which is pretty cool. So I was looking at TS Violin. We're doing memes or only goes and record it. I didn't see any recording devices. Yes. I've had a few different etymologies. It's a weird word. Yeah, no one knows why recorders are called recorders. これはすごいですね。いつも新しい数学の何違う、数学なら証拠証明何 What's a proof in math? Proof 証明 proof 証拠論証証明 OK. Like, it's always fun. 数学に何か新しい証明が出てくるとなんかワクワク感っていうかなんつうか分かるかどうかに関わらずまだ数学に今まで分かっていないことがあるのかなっていう感じがすごいっていうまあすごい点って感じ。ノーベル賞2個2個分くらいすごいことらしい。すげえ。I need to read up on that. The ABC conjecture. 後で調べてみます。Two sets. They call it straight flute here, but then two set were so confused when Katy Perry called it a record of that. Oh, okay, interesting. ちょっと進む。僕って7になってしまう。なりつつあるの。こんな写真があったとはな。That there would be a picture like this. みつるぎ、お前、撃ったのか？ Did you really shoot, みつるぎ？君はどう思う？なるほど。What do you think? なるほど。I think... No. Yes, no. Yes? No. Yes? That's what I think. I think it's time for a cliffhanger. Alright guys, good night! お前は誰かに銃を向けられる男じゃないよ。You're not the kind of guy that could point a gun at someone else. 撃ってませんよね。You didn't shoot, did you? Like, you wouldn't shoot. You're not the shooter. ああ、私ではない。No, it wasn't me. なるほど。今さらこんなことを頼むのも厚かましいが、厚かましい I think means sort of いや訳が思い浮かばない。厚かましい impudent, yeah, shameless, brazen. So asking you this now may be a little shameless, but わかった。弁護ですね。Got it. You want us to defend you, right? お願いできるだろうか。Can I request it? Like, would it be okay? 当然引き受ける。当然引き受けない。Just yeet him out of there. Just be like, 当然引き受けない。さらばだ。Good luck. Yeet. 残念だった。Poor baby, he's so shy. いや。He's a friend. Listen, he may be a doozy. だが断る。そうね。He may be a doozy, but he's a friend. So, 当然、引き受ける。はい。I'm gonna accept. Yeet him to the bedroom. Yeet. やっとその言葉が聞けたな。Finally, you let me hear those words. まさか、こんな日が来るとは思わなかった。I never thought a day like this would come. And now kiss. Listen. I ship it. Don't judge. これでやっと狩りを返せるな、みつるぎ。Do it. Do it. キッスス。そうね。 You have broken my heart once too often. Yes, one too many times. Who doesn't? Drew! Here, let me make... how does this work? I haven't done this in a long time. Let's make a poll. Manage poll. I'm gonna make a poll. New poll. Question. Here, I want your opinions, okay? Go. There you go. Oh gosh, why does it put me on a different tab? Yikes. Alright. We'll check this in a bit. これでやっと借りを返するな。Mitsurugi. With this, I can finally repay you my debt. Well, it seems pretty one-sided so far. Here, I'll vote too. With this, I can finally repay you my debt. I can finally, like, repay you or pay you back, basically. I wonder what he means. Yeah, please, Naruhodo is like, finally, I got them begging. Ah, yes. Time to ban. Ooh, we have 2 people already. Heated discussions are breaking out. Kari? A debt? Ship it like it's crude oil. That one's pretty cheap now too, so... The shipping is more than the oil. 何のことだ? 覚えがないぞ. What do you mean? I don't remember anything like that. いいんだよ、それでも. It's alright, even if you don't. Oh, look at him go. There's the dere. ようやくデレが来た。依頼状を書いた。いや、早っ。依頼状を書いた。刑事に渡してくれ。I wrote the request form. Hand this over to the officer, please. シップってスラング日本人わかるかなリレーションシップからそうねそうね説明した方がいいのかなそのシップ I ship it そうねrelationship のシップから例えば I ship it という時には私がシップするみたいなその私がこれをなんつうか私がこの二人を恋愛関係でいたいみたいなわからないこの二人の中にその恋愛関係がありますように願っていますっていう意味でねIt's usually a thing done in like in fandoms なるみつはそういうIt's definitely funny then Sure was this There are dozens of us. There is a dozen of you. There's 11. So far. 依頼状を書いた. So I wrote the request. Hand this over to the detective. Mitsurugi Reijiの依頼状をポケットにしまった. You put the request of Mitsurugi Reiji in your pocket. 依頼を受けていることを証明する書類. 書類. A piece of document that, well, yes has won by a landslide. Very good. 負けました。テロさん。なんていうテロコード。Okay. So this is the proof that someone has. This is a document that proves that someone has requested your services, basically. よし。じゃあそろそろ。Well then, I better get going. なんだ地震だよ。大きな弱まってきたね。びっくりした。I couldn't pause these. I better get going. 一部だけ。なんだ地震なるほどくん。大きな弱まってきたね。I only missed the なるほどくん。びっくりした。I couldn't pause these. こういう時こそリプレイっていう機能が本当に便利だ。It's so useful. Thanks for teaching me about this feature. It's so useful. It's an earthquake. It's a big one. なるほど. Let's calm down. びっくりした. That was a surprise. They have to go to Taiwan to get their ceremony done. Sad times. Democratically decided, yes. Seems they're living in... Maybe true. Yeah, maybe there it's already legal. Should be better. Man, it's really dumb. I feel like it's... I'm not even sure. I think like it's not even... I think same-sex marriage isn't even legalized here in Switzerland. I don't know why. I don't understand. Oh, it's legal in all of America. That was done on the... What's it called? The federal level. I'm pretty sure federally same-sex marriage is legal in all of America now. That was done when? 3 years ago? Yes, you've been joking. Sorry. California is legal. Oh, California itself? Okay, sorry. Yeah, 2015. Damn. Say what you want about the US, but that was kind of cool, no? Are Mitsurugi wa? What happened to Mitsurugi? Yo! Did he disappear? Did he, like, yeet himself out of there? Illegal territory which will be annexed. Oh gosh. Yes. Who will be the president of California? Who will be the leader, the king of California after it's been annexed? Bernie? Is it gonna be Bernie? Is that what he gets now? Now that everything else is lost? They're gonna split it off. They're gonna just go like zoop and then just go off. They're gonna go out to the sea. they're gonna be their own little nation. Both simultaneously. Yes, Bernie and Arnold are gonna marry, and then they're gonna rule over California. That's gonna be the future. Spoil the humor here so badly, but I won't. Ita! There he is. Yuka ni uzukumatte furueteru yo. Oh no, he's scared. Oh, kawaii. Yuka ni uzukumatte furueteru yo. He's cowering on the floor and shaking. No, Mitsurugi's scared of earthquakes. Uzukumaru. Uzukumaru means to squat or to crouch, to cower. So he's cowering on the floor, scared. Kirai no kona? Jishin. I wonder if he hates earthquakes. そんな話聞いたことないけど I never knew. King Bernie the First, king of the three bros and ruler of the land of the swell California. Yes. First of his name. Oh no. Oh, hug him. Yes. Where's the hug option? Maika. She moves on fast, ladies and gentlemen. Ah well. Kenshi-san. 腰が抜けて立てないみたいだし. Wow. Mayo is rough. 自信嫌いじゃない人いる、そもそも。そうね。ここにはあまり自信がないから、どこを言えないかも。っていうか。確かにね。I'm not very used to earthquakes, so it's like, meh. No, Mayo will never understand. Mayo is the intolerant one. Kenji-san, 腰が抜けて立てないみたいだし. Seems like the prosecutor is scared and can't get up right now. An extraordinarily unintelligent woman. Listen, just let her stand under a waterfall if she wants to. 行こう、なるほど、kun. Let's go, なるほど. There's one thing people from Japan and Cali and comment is brushing off small earthquakes like they never happened. There you go. This is her 特徴. Oh, yeah. Mitsurugi からもらった依頼状、糸の子刑事に渡さなきゃな。We have to hand over the request form that we got from Mitsurugi to Itonoko, Detective Itonoko after all. I mean with these boys. This is very difficult for her. Her kose. Everyone needs to have a kose. My phone! My phone is going off. Oh. It's just my phone telling me to work out. Don't worry, phone. I'm working out. I'll do it. Not right now, but I'll do it. Thanks, phone. 特徴. I said you would not do well on the LSAT. Yeah, the bar exam. Well, the bar is difficult, right? Okay, 三剣じゃなくて、糸の子のところに戻りましょう。Okay, music change. The whistling thing is nice. Bar steady pretty high. What's whistling in Japanese? It'd be like つぶやくじゃなくて What's whistling? 口笛。あ、口笛。そうね。その、笛の口笛。There you go. I should remember that. 口笛。The mouth flute. Mouth flute! 服. Yeah, I think 服 can also, like whistling can also be 服. Even if you have 口笛は服. Yeah. So it's the verb that's generally used with it. Because this is a noun, right? So this is a whistle. So 口笛は服 would be like whistling. This would be the action. I prefer my flutes to be made out of some more sturdy materials. You don't like lips? Lip flutes. Hai, 突きつける. My face is too fragile. Oh. It's a matter of training. Just need to train your whistle muscles. Checkpoint. End stream then? Yeah, or at least like stop streaming Ace for then. No end. Never. The end is never the end. ほら、これ。見ろや! もらってきましたよ、これ. I got this. Look. He's getting excited, guys. 興奮しとるぞ。それっす。That's it. ギリギリまで待った甲斐があったっす。So there was a point in waiting until the bare end. No, how do you say that? Waiting until the very end, the maximum amount that you could wait. 収容禁止させていただきております。それ、二重敬語でしょ? Ace Attorney math riddles. Yes. I'm hungry. Bitter end. Yeah, bitter end. Yeah. Waiting until but the bitter end makes it sound like everything is over. But giri made means like until the very last moment, basically. There was a point, there was a worth in waiting until the very last moment. And then kaiがあった、そのkai、生きがいの害、そのkai。kai。どこ? I think, right? kaiがあった。Their effect, worth, use, avail. There was a point in doing that. There was an avail, a use. So yeah. 11th hour. Yeah, the 11th hour could be not bad. Wait until the 11th hour? Oh, the last second. Yeah, something like that, right? ギリギリまで until the last hour. じゃあ、早速手続きをしておくっす。I'll get to work right away. I'll get to work with the procedures right away. The paperwork and everything. お願いします。じゃあ、明日法廷で。I'll see you tomorrow in court. I feel like we've never been so formal with it. よろしく頼むっす。Yeah, let's work together. Let me see you can type, 音符. You get this one. 口笛 and tons of other. Yeah, I always, I think the one you get with 嬉しい is very cute. If you type 嬉しい, this one's very cute. とっても可愛い. There's a bunch of other ones. I had to add some of my own because I just like this one so much. I've made one that I call 踊らずにいられない. I just like this one. It's nice. よろしく頼むっす. That's a good one, dude. 大穂くん。これ、wow! What's that? That's like, wow. Who's 大穂くん? お! そういえば、さっき地震があったっすか? There was an earthquake earlier. 大穂くん。あ、これが。大穂くん、その動き。I see. 踊る大穂くん。Interesting. いかにも興味深い。そういえばさっき地震があったっすが。There was an earthquake earlier. 大丈夫だったっすか? Were you guys okay? Sure, I mean we're here right now. やだなあ。come on. 地震ぐらいどうってことないですよ。I'm not scared of something like an earthquake. Like an earthquake is not going to do anything to me. 地震ぐらい, like something like that. This word usage of ぐらい is basically putting it down, saying like, oh, if it's just that. 地震ぐらいどうってことないですよ. Like nothing to worry about. Like it's nothing. Don't confuse どうってこと with どうてこと。Well, どうてこと doesn't make much sense, but どうて whatever. Don't worry about it. I'm not a weenie car baby like Mitsurugi. Oh, harsh. Harsh words have been spoken. あんたたちじゃないっす. Not you guys. Oh, he knows. That's so cute. Mitsurugi Kenji は大丈夫だったっすか? Was Prosecutor Mitsurugi okay? そういえば、That's right. なんか、オーバーに怖がっていましたけど、これぞ現代の日本語。皆さん、ご覧ください。なんか、オーバーに怖がっていましたけど、he was kind of overly scared. So, over is literally from over, and it means like very, overly. オーバー。美しき日本語。going over, exaggerating, over the top. オーバーアクション。そうね。オーバーだった。なんか、オーバーに、それにね、オーバーを、もともとは英語の言葉だったオーバーを、その、日本語に、なんていうか、含めてというか、収集して、まあ、なんていうか、日本語で使って、その言葉に、形容動詞っていう、属性じゃなくて、過剰。うん。その形容動詞として扱って、オーバーに、and then use it as an adverb, right? What is adverb? Adverb って日本語で何でしたっけ? Adverb. 副詞。あ、そうね。そのオーバーという言葉を借りて、形容動詞として扱って、にをつけて、副詞として使うのはすごい。そういうところが、外来語の凄さ。that's the magic of loanwords right there. You have this word which is English, it means over, which is, what even is that? Is that a, what is over? What word is that? It's not a noun, it's not a verb. Is it an adjective? No. What is it? Is it an adverb? I guess it's an adverb. When in doubt, it's an adverb. And you take that and you use it as a no adjective or a na adjective. And then you use it as an adverb again. And that's the crazy part. You have these words that become part of it, and then they get assigned these properties, which is really weird. So yeah, オーバーに. So overly, basically. Anyways, that was like, yeah. 見せていただいております。そうね。なんか over. So he was kind of overly scared. さっきの地震はちょっと大きかったっすからね。The earthquake just now was quite a big one after all. ちょっと見てくるっす。I'm gonna go check on him real quick. あんたたちは明日に備えて飯食って寝るっす。You guys prepare, like, you guys should go have some food and then sleep to prepare for tomorrow. This 備える is to prepare for something. 備える。備える to prepare for. To prepare for, to make preparations for. True friendship right there. Yes. Isn't the English word itself composed almost entirely of loanwords? Well, that's true, yeah. English does that too, but I like how for English it was like a more straightforward process for like, because they could just like take a word, and since the grammar structures were kind of similar with other European languages, it was like a very smooth process for the most part, except for like some of the chaos that you have with spelling and stuff, which is mostly caused by weird rules imported from French. So yeah, obviously English is almost entirely made up of loanwords, which are probably cringy sounding originally. Yeah, sure. I mean, who says if you go to, you can see this if you go to like Paris, you're not gonna ask for a baguette, right? Or you're not gonna ask for a crepe. Or for, you're not gonna go to Italy and ask for a pizza. Like, I mean, or you can, but it's gonna sound weird. Like, these loanwords are, they always adapt a pronunciation which is non-standard when they become loanwords. But what I like is that structures that are so entirely different, like a grammar between English and Japanese, and when you then like get loanwords and how that like manifests in really weird ways, it's just really fun. We do need the word supervise when we have oversee. Well, do we need any synonyms? Karaoke, yes. Pronouns like an English word. Go to Japan and learn karate. 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 Krrr. あんたたちは So you guys prepare for tomorrow. Get some food and sleep. じゃあ。よし。カラオケ。そうね。最近、もうそういう話をしてたんすけど、ちょっと待ってください。So I was talking about this recently, but maybe I can show you in a bit. The vowels in English and Japanese are very different. It's interesting to look at. If you've seen like a vowel chart, these are very informative. We'll look at one after I save. どういうこと？なるほどくん。Mitsurugi Kenji、地震が苦手なの？ What is this? なるほど。Is Prosecutor Mitsurugi does he not like earthquakes? Is he bad with earthquakes? How do you even get to karaoke? Well, listen. So, how do you get from outlet to consent? そんなの聞いたことないぞ。I never heard about that. Ooh. Sorry. 僕たちが一緒だったのは小学校、違う。僕たちが一緒だったのは小学4年生の1年間。We were only together for 1 year during grade school 4th year, basically. 小学4年生。で、that's like, yeah, 4th grade. We were only together for a year in 4th grade. The other, I think Japanese and Portuguese have very similar sets of vowels, or Spanish. I think Spanish are quite similar for pronunciation. Yeah. I saw a good meme. Wait, I need to show you a good meme afterwards. There's a bunch of good ones. その後、Mitsurugi は転校していった。And after that, Mitsurugi changed schools. 一体、やつの実に何があったんだろうか。What actually did happen to him? So, やつの実に means like, sort of, I think, is more like physically what happened to him. Not, but actually, I don't think it has to be, but like, やつの実に何が. So it's like what happened to his body, but also what happened to him as a person. I'm not sure if it's like more physical or more mental or either one. Maybe both. I don't think it's either or. Maybe Ikipan can say something to that, but like, yeah. Because literally translate me as body. More physical. But then I don't think if you say やつの実に何があったんだろうか, it excludes any sort of mental thing that could have happened. So yeah, I don't know. 続く。はい。Hopefully stay that way. データ保存。早い。はい、セーブでーす。よし。はい。セーブ。よし、皆さん。今日の配信の逆転裁判という部分は、これにて、終了と思います。はい。I think with this, the game portion of today is about over for this because I've saved. It's very convenient to stop right here. ちょっと。データを保存する場所を選んで、これもう選んでたんだ。I can just do it over and over. Never mind. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for those of you watching these recordings. いや、ちょっとその配信自体はまだ終わってないんですけど、そのゲームする部分は終わってる。みたいな感じで。よろしければもう少し、ごめん。I was distracted by something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this game part of the stream. I will see you in the next episode. この、ゲームするときにはそのレコーディングするから、そのレコードのアウトロもちゃんと、やらせていただきます。Alright. Thank you so much. I'll see you around. This was like part 30 something. So, you know, we'll be around.